Hello, everybody, and welcome to Empires of Arcadia. How are you guys doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
I am excellent. I have been waiting all week for this. I'm excited about today's session. We're going to do some more river travel. We're going to get to a new city, hopefully. We're going to face down a dragon. There's all sorts of good stuff coming up. But before we hop into any of that, does anyone have any good stories or gossip from the last week to share with the party?
Good stories or gossip? Like
Good stories or gossip.
What are you looking for here, man?
I don't know. Did you have like an interesting experience at a restaurant that is worthy of sharing with people?
That didn't happen this past week, Koibu.
I don't go outside.
I wasn't talking about anything in particular. I'm giving you an example.
I went to Reno and played some poker. That was fun. I got to hang out with my good friend Andy Milanakis. You probably know him because he voiced a character on Adventure Time. I think is what he's famous for. Yeah. What about you guys? What'd you guys do?
How cool! You hung out with other cool
games.
people too, right, Destiny?
What?
What?
You what? You're
What?
cut out. Zizaran talked over you.
Okay, Zizaran. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just
What did he say,
play
guys?
video games.
Did you hang out with any other cool people?
Oh. Yeah, but I don't want to mention anything, so. Okay, what were you talking about, Zizaran?
I just said I play video games. That was it.
Oh.
That's all I do. It's nice.
What about you, Devin Nash?
You got to carry us through this, Devin. You're the only cool person here.
I sat in deep meditation over how to be a better goblin for this episode.
Okay.
And what did the universe tell you?
I read the entire Dhammapada backwards, and it informed me on what I should do today
Oh.
and how to better embody what is grub,
Okay.
What?
and if grub is indeed grub.
Grub is grub.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Maybe
Well-
grub isn't grub.
Perhaps not. That's the
only thing
existential
that's exciting on my
dilemma.
front is new card game, which is always exciting since I'm a card game player.
That's like the best news, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Cool.
pretty much. Yeah, I also feel like out of everybody on Twitch, you are the best card game player. Like you understand the game at a higher level than anyone else I watch on Twitch.
Now imagine how sad
Thank
you are
you.
when your background is an RTS and you know they will never release a game for you.
Mm-hmm. That's
It's
my
all right.
that's
Coming in,
my history.
it's coming next month, Destiny.
What?
I'll see you at BlizzCon, where we'll get to see the new RTS.
Oh boy. What,
I
Warcraft
wonder if
3
it'll be
remastered or
Warcraft 4, maybe StarCraft 3, or maybe something completely new.
Wow. Yeah, we'll see.
You're doing a new RTS?
No, they're not.
Okay. Thank God.
We can only hope.
Wait, so if you are you gonna play Warcraft 3 Reforged Destiny, even because it's technically an RTS?
I unfortunately never played Warcraft. There's going to be hype for that game for all of like 36 hours, so I don't know if it's worth it for me. Grubby's probably going to go back and steal of yours anyway, so fuck it.
Fair enough.
At least there's new
I'm
RPGs coming. I'm excited for that.
Which
Right.
RPGs?
Didn't Riot have images of one as well?
Oh yeah, they're supposedly working on a fuck ton of shit.
Very tentative.
Yeah. And then we have Path of Exile 4.0. Lost Ark is being released in Russia.
Diablo 4.
Hopefully.
You're gonna be the RPG god, man.
That's the dream.
Diablo 4? Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring the old crew back together. You know who I was gonna play Diablo 3 with? We were gonna day zero it. It was me, a guy from StarCraft named Debo, and then a guy that played League with me called Phantom Lord.
Oh my god, I knew Devo. That's such
Yeah,
a
you-
cool
Oh my
team.
god, I knew Phantom
Percentages?
Lord.
Yeah. He's still friends with me on Steam. Maybe he'll come back and play.
I'll play with you, Destiny, for Diablo.
Yeah.
And when Diablo 4 comes on, we can do that crew plus me.
Oh, maybe.
There you go.
The key is to you have to know right before it releases, you need to wake up so you're ready for a 24-hour stream, 12 hours
Yeah.
after release so that the servers are up. That's the key.
Wait, what do you mean 24-hour stream?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You got it. Because that's about all I'll probably care about. Because after Diablo 3, I got bored of that game in fucking 3 days. Holy shit. That game on release was a dumpster fire.
Air
Right.
37. Air 37.
Oh, God. All right. What's up?
Well, enough of that stuff. Let's get out of those swampy grounds and into our own swampy grounds. You are floating down the river where last we left the party. You had been through a couple of encounters. There was one where there was a laid out kind of slow moving section of river with some small islands in the middle.
Mhm.
We were attacked by lizard folk and crocodiles. And then you were ambushed again. Well, maybe not ambushed, but attacked again by electric eel hounds on a waterfall crossing, and also had to battle your way through a shambling mound, both of which you navigated with tremendous success. And so we will meet up with the party later the next day, still floating down the river. Everyone has had a short rest, so if anyone needs to expend hit dice, go ahead and roll your hit dice to regain any lost HP. And once we're done with that, we will get into the action.
We're having a short rest?
Yep, you've had a short rest between the last encounter and right now.
Damn.
That is some HP.
Oops, I accidentally rolled the second one. Didn't mean to do it.
All right. Okay. Looks like we're making sure everyone's hit that. Good. All right. So, next step is to go down the river a little bit further. Is there anything you want to do in preparation before you keep heading down the river?
How far away are we?
You are... this is your last day on the river.
So we have one full day of travel left?
Not even a full day, like a quarter day of travel.
Can I check back and make sure that like everybody is traveling okay? We haven't like lost anybody. There's no chance of any of that, right? Like,
you have not lost anybody yet.
okay.
Can we go slightly slower for the last stretch and just like take extra care to like not get ambushed?
Absolutely. That'll increase your passive perception and your passive stealth by 5 each. And where did I hide my dice? Here they are.
I think we should do that. Like we're almost there. Might as well be safe.
Yeah, sounds fair. Supposedly there's a dragon attacking around here.
Okay. And it is a good thing that you go slow, because as you head down the river, it begins to narrow, and the walls, the banks of the river get steeper until you find yourself in a relatively quick-moving canyon. Your patience and diligence pays off as you manage to carefully slow the boat down against this one sort of recess, and you can see just beyond there is an island in the middle of the river that kind of reaches up maybe 20 feet or so, with tall trees on the top of it. And at the base of the island is sort of like a spiraling ramp that leads up to it, with a little beach landing at the bottom. And on that beach landing is the biggest crocodile you have ever seen. It is huge by game standards. And adjacent to the crocodile are a pair of lizard folk warriors and a lizard folk shaman, just sort of chilling, gazing upriver, almost like they're waiting for something to be coming down. And I will bring you to a map that can show you that.
Did we already... All right, I guess it doesn't matter, never mind. Did we do experience for last session? I'm guessing we wouldn't gain a level until a long rest, right?
We got 2,000.
We
went up to 2012 experience for everybody.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Just making sure.
So if you look up ahead on the river, you can see this landing. And there's a big old croc there and a bunch of lizard folk. You can't see what's on top of the island because it's a little too high up for you to spot anything.
Mm-hmm. Are we supposed to see... Are these like spell slots? Is that what this is?
They are spell slots, and that's the only way I can keep track of them without being a mess. So you just get to know how many spell slots enemies have left. It's just going to be a small perk that you guys get.
That is a thick crocodile.
Yeah. It's got a big fat tail. It's not really waving it around, though. It's just kind of perched on the ground, staring, immobile, almost statue-like, if it wasn't for the HP bar.
Okay, this is the plan. We capture Big Greenie, and Grubs gets new greenies to ride.
Capture Big Greenie. How do you plan on doing that, Grub?
I talked to it. Grubs talks to Crocs.
How are you going to get close enough to talk to the crocodile without the shaman seeing you?
Just yell real loud.
That is a terrible idea. We should...
Really?
We could try just speeding past.
Well, hold on. We can't speed past. We need to go up into this island, right? I imagine. Is this where we need to go? The village is above?
No, you want to keep going down the river. You could try to speed past, but your trail of followers will be coming after you.
Yeah.
And if you want to just try and book it past them and hope no one gets taken out, you can absolutely try and run the gauntlet. Or any other solution that you guys can come up with.
Hey.
Okay, here. How about we go on land, like west of where the crocodile is, and I have a shovel. We can dig a trap, because if that crocodile goes down a hole, it's not getting back up. It's just not. It's not going to climb a hole.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Crocs can't climb.
Can't crocodile. Wait, so you want to go on land and dig a big hole for the crocodile to fall into?
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Best idea
What's it gonna do? It's like literally just gonna be in the hole.
How are we gonna cover the trap? Like with leaves, or we'll fashion a net or something?
Yeah, like we'll put leaves and some sticks on it. It's a crocodile. What's it gonna do?
Do we know?
I look at Vaughn and I sigh. These two amateurs clearly do not know the ways of combat.
Hey,
well,
Monk.
they may not know the ways of combat. I'm really
I wanna
curious.
live.
I want to know if Grub can speak to this crocodile thing.
Yeah. Grub speaks lots of green languages. Also, here. Why do short goblins have hard time raising a family?
Why?
Because they struggle to put food on the table.
If you don't already have inspiration, take it. I will give you inspiration for every good goblin joke you can give me.
Oh man.
So he's at
I was
0
ready.
inspiration so far? Okay. I understand your reservations, Eidolon, but I think we should allow Grub to try to communicate with the green. Maybe he can actually talk to it.
Hey!
But
Hey!
if we're going to do that, we could have the trap set up already
starts
for
shouting.
when that fails.
Right
Oh,
now.
no.
Okay.
The lizard folk make a perception check. Oh, they hear Grub and they shade their eyes against the sun.
Croc! Hello? Hello?
Crocodile, are you casting a spell?
No.
A crocodile says nothing.
Hey, this is an antisocial crocodile. We gotta get closer.
Well, Grub, how close do you think we can get without
I
that
think
shaman?
this croc is a gamer.
Okay. Eidolon, I think it's time for Plan B. We need to abort this plan.
Can we pull back out of range?
No, the river has narrowed and it is quite swift. Turning your boat around and trying to go upstream at this point would be fruitless.
If we get closer, I can hit it with my stick, then it listens.
Can we go on land and hope that they don't chase us instantly?
There are tall canyon walls about 15 feet high. You would have to stabilize the boat and let one person at a time try and climb up. You might be able to do it. You'd have a hard time getting the boat up. You might not be able to get the boat up. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, if we come around this island, is there a beach? Are we supposed to be able to see that?
You should. No, you're seeing all the things that you're supposed to see.
Okay.
You can't see past the island or through the island.
Sure.
Grub is on the boat. It's shaking out some rocks and some sticks, and is doing a speak with animals ritual, kind of on
Alright.
accident.
Ritual will take you 10 minutes. You feel comfortable chilling on the boat next to these creatures who have spotted you, doing
Grub
your
doesn't
ritual for
care.
10
I don't know what
minutes?
they're gonna do, but that's what Grub's doing.
Okay.
Alright,
So I've kind of docked the boat, but I'm going to really lightly paddle around just to see if there's flatland to the west here.
Okay.
Is it all canyon wall the whole way?
It's all this.
Okay.
Do you see where I'm pinging? How far up is this?
You can measure it with the ruler thing. It's
No.
I think so,
I'm
but
asking
height.
the wall. Yeah, the height of the wall.
That's maybe 8 feet right there. From river level to the top of this area is 20 feet, and this is a slow-moving ramp, so this is a little less than halfway up. I guess you can't see the top of the ramp. So the river is swift here, and it will carry you forward. I'm going to need an athletics check to keep you, if you're going to backpedal and stay in one place, I'm going to need a DC 10 athletics check every round to keep you not losing forward momentum. To keep you from gaining forward momentum.
Tugs on Eidolon's quote. Crocs make good shoes. They call them Crocs.
oh my god.
Jesus.
Take your inspiration away. Get rid of it.
Okay,
Inspiration for that
I'm
one.
getting rid of it.
I'm
actually getting rid of it.
Sigh. Vaughn, prepare your longbow and aim with me.
Wait, who are we aiming at?
The obvious target. Have I taught you nothing?
Wait.
Look at the targets and decide for yourself which is the most important.
If I speak to the big one, here's the thing: we tells it, Grubs gives it lots of meats, and then it eats the greenies.
Okay, me and
I
Zai.
look at one. Does he have a longbow out?
Yeah, sure. I have my longbow out, but it's like down right now. I haven't drawn the string yet.
Okay. Well, I've drawn my longbow and I'm waiting on you.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to fire your longbows, you have to stand up in the canoe to do it, which means you can't paddle and you will be drifting downriver.
That's fine.
Okay. The party is now drifting downriver.
Okay, I take my longbow out and I aim at the cleric, and we fire shots.
All
Yeah,
right.
I fire at that caster as well.
All right. The two of you stand and fire. Those are both excellent shots that will hit the cleric for 13 points of damage. And I will need both of you to make me dexterity saving throws because you're both standing up in a boat and firing a bow. It's a little wobbly. Give me dex checks to not, dex saves to not fall in. Trump is fine, Zai's good, but it looks like our warrior Vaughn tips the canoe and splashes in the water. And we're going to roll initiative because now is the time for action. All right.
How do I do that?
Click on your token and click the initiative button in the upper left-hand corner.
Are we all rolling initiative?
Why am I in front?
Everybody. Because this is the marching order you guys had last suggested, I believe?
I never agreed to this.
Good luck.
It's not the right time to be asking why am I in front. That was a while ago.
This is ridiculous.
Okay. First up is the Lizard Folk Shaman. And let's see how far y'all are from it. 115 feet. Do you have that range on any of your spells, little buddy?
I
Just
don't.
make sure. First up with the 3 initiative.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing this the wrong way. 5th edition is highest initiative first. Go for it, Grub. Thank you,
Did
Trump.
mine go off? I don't see me on the list.
I don't see you on the list either. Let's try you again. Ooh. I will add you manually. Sort it out later. Grub, you are the first one to go.
Oh.
What are you gonna do? Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna do a group initiative. So Grub has rolled for the whole party, and then so all the party goes, and then all the monsters go. I forgot we were doing group initiative. Go for it.
Yeah, that's why I got confused.
Am I able
Yeah,
to
I'm so
climb
sorry.
back on the boat and then take another shot?
It'll be an action to climb in the boat.
An
and
action
it'll
to
be,
climb in the boat?
Absolutely. Have you ever climbed in a boat from being outside of it in the canoe?
Yes, I'm very swift and light. I just hop right on up. Feels like a bonus action in real life to me.
Well, then you must have a special boat climbing proficiency, because I look like a beached whale trying to get back in a canoe.
Okay, I understand. I suppose I'll spend my action then to get back in the boat.
Sure, just give me an athletics check, DC
Just
10.
because you're bad at getting on canoes, Koibu.
Athletics check.
Athletics or acrobatics.
Oh,
No
I critted!
problem.
That's got to be a bonus action. Since I
If you
critted.
critted, it's a bonus action.
I just whoosh, jump back on the boat, and then with my bow already drawn, and before I even land on the boat, I take a shot in the air, and that's why I miss. Okay.
Wait a while.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else?
Grub.
I think I'm out of range.
So Grub.
I'll take another shot. Also miss.
Whoosh.
What was the
Grub
hotkey for
pounds
seeing
the side
range?
of the boat and says, What? Harder than a goblin in a tavern. He casts Spark Skin on himself.
What?
I don't know.
All right, you are bark skinned.
Nice.
And Eidolon, last but not
Yourself.
least.
What was the best way of seeing range again? What hotkey was it?
It's the circle with the ruler going through it.
Oh.
And then just click and drag.
Already lost my inspiration, so.
I don't think I have anything that goes 120. I think my longest is 80.
Well, that's all right. You will be floating down the river at a rate of 45 feet per round. So at the end of this round, we'll just move the canoe 45 feet closer to the enemy. If
Yeah.
you want to wait if you want to ready an action until you're within range, that's fine.
I'll ready a crossbow shot at the shaman.
Perfect. All right. The lizards go. The big crocodile continues to chill. These two will come and take a guarding position in front of this shaman, putting themselves before it, making it much harder to hit the shaman. The shaman now has 50% cover. So I think that's a -5 to hit. And they won't do anything except for the shaman, who will cast... How far can you throw Produce Flame? What's the range on that spell? 10 minutes... 30 feet. No. All right. You are out of range of all of their spells. So end of the round comes, and you will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And at the end of the round, Eidolon's spell goes off, or crossbow goes off. Who are you aiming at?
The shaman.
The shaman? All right. He's got +5 to his AC because of the cover. Why don't you roll the hit? Choo! Goes wide. Splashes in the water. Shot lost.
Do we have actions?
Party's turn again. Yes.
Grub is going to cast a spell.
What spell?
A very powerful spell.
What spell?
It is on my sheet. Someone else wants to do something.
Attention.
See.
I'll fire crossbow again at the shaman.
Wait,
Same thing.
we
Go
should
for
pick
it.
off the smaller targets.
Grub
Wait.
casts. What range are we at, Koibu?
Try it with a
From the shaman is 70 feet.
Ooh, I can do so many things.
Someone take an action. Anyone take an action.
Grub casts Entangle.
Ooh. Excellent.
Grub
Entangle
casts
is a 20-foot or 40-foot?
90
20-foot
feet
square.
out, and it is a 20-foot square. So I want to hit all the goblin. I want to hit all the guards and the shaman.
All right.
Is an entangled
You-
creature? Do you get like bonus to hit or anything, or like advantage, or?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's advantage if they're restrained.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, if they are restrained, you get advantage against them.
So-
Someone's going to need to steer the boat, otherwise the boat's just going to head down the river and just like bypass the island altogether, by the way. The boat is not self-steering.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going towards the island.
The natural course of the river will pull it in the other direction. I will make saving throws for
Could
all
I-
of these suckers.
Could I paddle us like slightly so back up the river so we don't like keep going towards the big crocodile?
Hold on. What is
You don't
your
seem to be chasing us into the water.
spell save DC, Devin?
I don't know. I
Oh my
forget.
god.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Well, it's
this
not on
guy
the
is
sheet.
gonna fail. Yeah, it is.
Where?
I'm going to find it for you. I'm going
Okay.
to publicly embarrass you over
You
this.
do that, Koibu. You show me on
Boom! Right there.
where.
Right in front of your face. Do you see your character sheet? Is it on the spells tab?
Yeah, was it on the
See
other?
the big
main
giant spell
tab?
save DC
It's
button?
not that big.
It's giant. It's the biggest
Is it?
font out there.
Yeah, it needs to be bigger.
All right. All right. What were you saying, Ziz?
Can I like keep the boat from like going downriver if I like, use my entire turn on that to like?
Yeah, I'm
paddle
going to
us
need
back
you to
up?
make me an athletics check, DC 10, to keep the boat steady.
What about
keep
to
it in the
go
same place.
back up?
To
'Cause we
turn
seem to
around
be
and go
doing
back
fine
up?
at range.
river?
No, don't not turn around. Just like what this?
Just to
this
reverse? Yeah.
there's no reason to turn the boat.
For sure.
around.
DC 15 to go backwards, DC 10 to maintain standing still. This is a very swift section of river.
All right, athletic.
Yes. No! Not only do you fail miserably. You drop one of your paddles into the water. Now all you can do is steer the boat, but it's going to go downriver no matter what.
Wait, I could use an action to steer it,
What are
right?
you gonna do? Did you want to also reverse direction?
Yeah, I'll try it. Yeah, to reverse direction
Okay.
a bit. Okay.
Give me an athletics check. DC 10. You managed to keep the boat standing still for this round.
What happened on the entangle?
It went off, and the caster was not caught in it. He passed, but the other two failed, and I will mark them as entangled.
So was that a full action to do that?
That was your action. You said you were going to spend your action on it,
Yeah.
right? Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to take advantage of the entangle and shoot the one in front of the shaman.
Excellent. 17 will hit for 11. Wow, that's a lot of piercing damage. You almost kill him. The arrow goes right into his sternum. The lizard drops to his knees. The roots go over his calves, and he's permanently in a kneeling position. It is the monster's turn, and the giant crocodile slips into the water and disappears underneath the waves.
Ooh.
Do we make a perception check to see him moving, or?
If you would like to make a perception check, you may. He's not going too deep. Oh, yeah. The crocodile's coming right towards you, but he does have to swim upriver in a difficult position. So you can see that he gets to, I think, about here. You can go about half speed. So he gets to there on that round. The two lizards in the grasping vines area have no action this round. They're stuck. And so the shaman will book it and head up the hill, leaving us with the party's turn.
Rob transforms into a giant bear!
Inside the canoe!
You're gonna jump in the water as a bear?
Can bears swim? Hell
Yeah, bears
can
are
swim.
great swimmers.
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
All right, Grub, roll me 4d10 plus 12 for your HP.
I shall.
I fire my crossbow at the already low HP dude.
Okay. 40 and 40. That's your HP bar. 9 is a miss. Woo! Splash.
I'll go ahead and take a shot at the low HP guy on the right as well. Wait, how far does our boat move if nobody interacts with it?
45 feet.
Okay, I'll use my athletics to try to.
It's not going to beach. It will take a turn to the left.
I'll try to hold it steady. Actually, I'll try to aim it to beach it on the right, I guess. Can I do that?
Would beach it on the right? Yeah.
Would that still require an action?
Yeah, your turn would be to steer it and propel it in that direction.
Okay. Do I need to do an athletics check? What?
No, to go downriver, you're good.
Can Grub attack the crocodile? I can.
Yes, yeah, it's a bonus action to transform.
Grub bites the crocodile in the water, sharks in space, bears in water with crocodiles. It's crazy. 26.
Holy shit,
Let's
you crit
go.
the crocodile with your big, sharp, pointy teeth. Roll some damage.
How?
Click on the attack next to the 26.
Blap! Oh, blap! That's
12 damage to the croc.
And the claws dig in like...
13 is not enough to hit. They dig in, but the crocodile's hide is thick and its jaws are filled with sharp, gnashing teeth that keep your delicate bear paws away from its mouth. I think it's just Zai.
Yeah, I'll take a shot at the right one as well.
Okay, and since you have a longbow, please make me that dex check while you do it. 18
Sure.
will hit. 5 damage. It is near to dead. And you can manage to keep yourself stable in the boat, which is a difficult task.
And then I'm going to use my action to steer the boat towards the island so that it crashes there.
All right. It is the monster's turn, and the crocodile is going to go first. It'll make one bite with its massive jaws at the bear. 21 for 21 points of damage. And you are grappled by the crocodile, who just sinks its teeth into your side and then uses its movement to drag you under the water. You are now both submerged. I'm just going to move you guys off over here. Hopefully you won't run out of air.
Wait, why did he move over there?
Because they're underwater, and I just wanted to move them away from that area so it wouldn't be confusing.
Okay.
They're just submerged somewhere. Anywhere.
Can you move us to the island?
Yes, because it is the end of the round now.
Okay, good.
And you guys will propel yourselves here. The boat will pull up on the little shore, and we will roll into the next round.
Can we see where the crocodile and the bear actually are? Grub.
They're somewhere underwater.
Okay. Just making sure we have everything
totally
relative.
submerged.
Okay. Those two creatures are still entangled by the looks of it?
Yes, they are, and they are struggling to get themselves out, but they cannot. Actually, they get saving throws every round to get out. Fail, 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 and fail. Yeah, they're still stuck.
I'll acid splash both of them.
Okay. Are they 60 feet is range?
Yep.
That is DC 13 dexterity saving throws for the lizard folk. Let's check their saves. 10 and 15. The first one will take 2 points of damage. The second one is fine.
What are Grub's options here? What are we doing?
You're underwater, being pulled by a crocodile.
So what can I do?
Your options.
Grub, you gotta get to shore. We'll kill these two creatures, I guess.
Grub is gonna try to break free and disengage.
Okay.
All right, it's a DC 16 escape attempt, which I believe is an athletics or acrobatics attempt.
For a bear?
For a bear.
How do you...
You just do a strength or a dex check.
Because
they're not trained.
How do
in
I
this.
do it? How do I pull up the stats on the bear again?
Just go to the character sheet tab for the bear.
Where's that? Oh.
It should be in the journal where your other character sheet is, or you can double click on your token.
So I need a strength check.
Yeah. DC 16. Not very good here. You are trapped by the crocodile.
That was really busted in 5e.
You still have inspiration?
No, he took it away.
Terrible joke. So bad.
I regret nothing.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Is there any disadvantage to punching people while in the water? While swimming, I guess?
Punching?
Yeah.
I would say if you were underwater, you'd have to make the attack at disadvantage.
Or rather, I mean, hitting it with a quarterstaff. Is that the same?
Yeah, I would say bludgeoning weapons underwater are at disadvantage to hit.
Okay.
Koibu, I deleted my whole map. Can you bring it back?
What have you done?
I drew a shape on accident. I tried to delete the shape, and I deleted the whole map.
You deleted your token, and you've lost vision.
Oh,
there you go.
Thank you, Koibu.
You see now?
Grub can't attack or anything?
Grub spent his turn doing an escape attempt, right?
I guess.
That was your action to break the grapple? Right?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody else?
I'm gonna do my 30 feet of movement. I think I can go up here.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna take a shot at the weakened guy over here to the right.
Alrighty.
Oh, I have to open my shit again. Fuck. Okay, sorry. Bow attack.
You have advantage, and that's still a miss.
Can I go ahead and throw a die here? A superiority die? Precision?
Yes. Yes. 17 will hit.
All right, and then
One with some damage.
Damage 4.
There we go. The lizard folk dies on the spot, still entangled, falls backwards, and the grasping vines just pull the body closer to the earth. Zai will shoot the next one for 7 points of damage.
I also unleash a shot at the other one.
Excellent. Last but not least, Eidolon. Grub has gone. Grub is underwater somewhere. What are you going to do?
Didn't I already go? Didn't I do the acid splash? Or was that
Oh, you
last
did the
round?
acid splash. I'm sorry. I thought that was last round. My mistake. All right. This round, the crocodile will attempt to bite you again, Mr. Bear.
Can it attack and grapple in the same turn?
You're in its teeth, right? So it's grappled you by biting you, and so it will just chomp.
Well, I read that
Or-
it can't do that in 5e.
It cannot bite another target, like a different person. Like, if it bites you and you're grappled, then it can't bite the guy next to you while maintaining the grapple on you. But it can chomp you again. You sound, by your silence, disappointed in the ruling. You take 19 points of damage, and you break bear form. The little goblin is free and floating in the water and not grappled by the crocodile because you're much smaller than a bear. So now you are free. But that was the crocodile's turn, and at the monster's turn, you will see coming down the ramp are multiple lizard folk.
Wait, but what about his bark skin?
It's gone.
Okay.
Doesn't that make him not hit?
Does barkskin? Ooh, does barkskin apply while you are in bear form?
I hate to do this, but I casted Entangle, which was another concentration spell, so I actually lost Barkskin. But
There we go.
it would be advantageous for me to lie, but I'm not going to. Yeah.
I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take one inspiration for that, honestly.
I wish. Yeah.
Speaking of which, why don't you make some concentration checks on that entangle?
Why? The shaman. Because he cast the entangle and he got bit twice. Yes, that's a great idea. You want to make some concentration checks, Devin?
How?
Constitution check. DC is 10 plus half the damage you took. Right? Is that it? Those will be fails. The entangle is gone. You're free. Thank you, Trump. All right. The wounded lizard folk will go to the back of the formation.
Thanks, Trump.
The other ones line up, ready to fight you guys. That is their turn. And it's the party's turn again. Perfect. What do you guys want to do? You got a whole squad of lizard folk coming down the hill towards you. You still don't see the caster. Grub is missing. There's a giant crocodile in the water.
Yes, I shout out. Grub must understand what he is doing. He is a master tactician, and
At that moment, Grub pops out of the water, and then uses nimble escape as a bonus action for disengage, and then uses his full dash movement to get back to the beach. But he's screaming. Grub's screaming.
Grub
Clearly
screams
has
to
no
the
idea
beach.
what Grub's doing.
excellent. I knew Grub would be able to.
There's a giant crocodile! We're gonna die!
Well, we clearly can't fight the crocodile in the water, so we have to advance forward. I see no other way.
Yeah, I have no spells like at all.
All right.
How do you have no spells? You're a sorcerer. You should have a ton of spells.
I don't have spell slots.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Someone's long rest rules.
Well, it's a good thing we have cantrips, right?
Hard for me. I'm a shitty player.
Can I take my 30?
There's sand in my pants.
If I take my 30 feet forward, I can attack this guy to the top right of me with my halberd, or no?
If you have reach with the halberd, then yes. And it is a reach weapon, so yes. Yes, you can.
All right. I will take a hit. 17 to hit.
That will do it. You knock the shield aside, hit the lizard folk underneath for 8 points of damage. Blood trickles down the chest onto the leg.
I would also like to throw a die here for a disarming attack. To pick up a thing, is it just a it's just like a bonus action to pick up a weapon, right?
You get one free object interaction. Like you
Um,
can open a door, you can pick something up. You get one of those per round for free.
Okay, in that case, I'll just do a trip attack to knock him over.
Okay.
Trip attack. So I believe 2 damage is added to the total, and he is tripped.
Yes. He must make a strength saving throw, which is a 13. I think that is probably your DC. Yeah, that's going to be your DC. So he passes and remains standing.
Okay.
I don't want to think you can use spell slots, sorcery points to get spell slots.
Already done.
Yes, you
I only
can.
have one left.
You have none?
I mean, I started with 3, and it's 2 to recover a level 1, and so I can't use my 1.
Oh my
Use
god.
all 4 spell slots in the last battle.
Yep.
All right. Well, you kind of needed it at that point.
Yep. Well, I shout out. I shout out. Juan is correct. Inward to escape the crocodile. And I swiftly move up alongside him, and I shoot my bow at the
The wounded one?
Yeah.
Look at these battle tactics. 4 damage to the lizard folk. You graze him over the shoulder, but between the chest wound and the shoulder wound, that lizard folk is almost done here.
Okay.
Ziz.
I swap over to my quarterstaff at this point. Looks like
I am gonna move
Good
here.
idea. Okay.
Actually, I think I will. I'll acid splash on the wounded one and the one next to it.
Alrighty. They will both make saves. Fail and I gotta double check their decks. Fail and fail. 5
10
damage.
damage.
All right, so this first one dies, and the one next to it, you said, also takes 5. Right. It is the lizard folk turn. So, how do they do this? The front line comes charging into the player characters, like that. I do believe. No, you don't have Sentinel, so that doesn't.
Not yet.
That doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity moving into your range, does it?
Nope. I wish it
Full
did.
arm. Okay.
Full Arm Master does not do that.
Yeah. All right. So the.
Oh wait, I'm so wrong. Actually, they do. When you're wielding a glaive, halberd, pike, or I can just there you go. Other creatures provoke an opportunity attack from you when they enter your reach.
There you go. So one of these guys will provoke an OA from you.
Okay, so the weak one on the top left.
Sure.
Is gonna go ahead and get a halberd hit.
21 hits.
Slap!
You chop into its right thigh. It limps towards you and stabs at you with a spear.
Do I get to use my bonus butt action, or does that take a bonus action? I can't do that.
That takes a bonus action. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Rolls a 20 to hit you with his spear, which will hit you for 5 points of damage. And then will stab you again, because lizard folk have multi-attack. The second attack is a 20 to hit you for 7 points of damage. The next lizard folk to you will also hit you for 6. And his second attack is a miss. And the 2 on Zai. First one brings the spear in a slashing motion across your chest with a 17.
Yeah, that's a hit.
For 4 points of damage. And then whirls it around and tries to stab you in the foot with a 13 to hit.
Okay, it's 16 AC.
All right. And the second lizard folk hits you with a 23 for 6 damage. And with a 21 for 4 damage. Good rolls today.
Brutal.
And that is when, from up above on the cliff tops,
Oh,
small motes of fire are tossed down onto Eidolon and onto Grub. Eidolon, that's an 18 to hit you for 9 points of fire damage. Sweet Jesus, an apple pie. And the next one will produce flame on Grub, which is, I guess you can't see the attack coming, so that is a 16 to hit you, Grub, because it is coming from directly
Grub
above you.
sees everything. Grub see up, Grub see down. Can't tell Grub what Grub don't see.
Grub certainly sees the fire coming from above now. You no longer are going to be surprised by these flaming balls being dropped down on you from above. Grub will take 5. Eidolon will take 9.
Ah!
And what does our dear friend the crocodile do? He's not super smart, but he is a predator. This round, he is still looking for the bear. He's a little confused. Croc is confused. And that is the end of the monster's turn. It becomes the player's turn.
I'll acid splash the 2 lowest ones.
Okay. They will get saves. That is a 14 and a 9. So the first one passes, the second one fails, and will take 4 damage.
I'll move.
Are there dead
Up
lizards by the monk, by Zai? There's dead lizard people?
There are 2 dead lizard folk. Let me move these tokens so you can see them more appropriately.
Hey!
Can I move under that plant so like whatever's hitting me from above can't see me?
The shrub's a little small for that. It's like a,
Well, like up against the cliffside.
Oh yeah, you want to like back up against the cliff and
I mean, if something's gonna hit me from above, it better be peeking.
Perfect. Yeah, they can back up against. If you back against the cliff, they will have disadvantage, and you will have cover. So they'll be making attacks at disadvantage and minus probably 5. It'll be
Awesome.
almost impossible to hit.
I'm sorry
Grub have
for these magical spells. Do they need line of sight?
Yes, they do for produce flame. So at some point, one of them had to like peek over and see you, but no one was really looking up the cliffs waiting for something to pop over. So you were all taken by surprise.
Okay, Quabes.
Push lizard, push big greenie into blue, and then big greenie croc eats lizard. Grub have actual idea. Push body into water, and then Grub starts running 30 feet, right? 5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30, and then turns into another giant bear.
Roll me some more HP, bear.
Roll 40, 10 plus 12,
Yes.
32.
Ooh, slightly below average. Okay.
Push
Rob, I'm
body.
afraid they are allies, I say.
Push body. Croc eat. Trust Gobbo. Gobbo eat any meat because Gobbo dumb too. Push body and Croc go for meat.
As much as I would like to listen to him, I have too many enemies before me. So I will swing at the top left guy. With
Alrighty.
my halberd. 19 to hit.
Definitely a hit.
12 points of damage.
Just enough to kill the lizard folk above you.
Okay. I'm gonna use my second wind as a bonus action instead of doing a thing. Ooh.
Instead of the butt attack. All right.
So I think that's 3 HP back.
Not super great.
Okay. I think that's all I have at the moment.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
Marty.
I'm gonna use my action surge to attack the guy to the top right. Actually, sorry.
Okay.
So top right is going to be, or actually, am I able to move through or no? Can I move through people?
No, not through enemies.
Nope. Okay. Then yeah, I'll do my action surge and I'll attack the guy in the top right. 19 to hit again.
Perfect hit.
9
9
points,
points
of damage. I would like to make
almost kills him.
this a trip attack. So I will add the damage with a superiority die. This is my last one. Koibu. So 8 damage.
8 points of damage
I
does
don't know.
it. Yep, and he falls to the ground. The trip attack is successful.
All right.
Nice.
Oh wait, have I used 3 of these or 4 of these?
That was your last one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because the last time it said 1 superiority die left.
Yeah, I just realized because I've been deleting them myself, but then when I click it, I notice that it takes one too. So I'm
Oh,
wondering
yeah,
if
it's automatically tracking them. So that's only your 1, 2. Did you do a third? Yeah, it's your third one today.
Okay, cool. So I have
You
one
should
left.
have a fourth.
Okay, I won't manually subtract anymore. I don't know how to do that. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Very good.
I try to get that one to my right with the quarter step.
Oh wait, one more thing. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize this. I rolled a hit die instead of my second wind die.
I think it's actually the same. Yeah, you should
Is it?
gain 1 more HP.
Okay, cool. All right. So I
Should
should.
be your level plus a D10.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm done.
All right. So I'm just swinging at it with my quarterstaff. 10.
10 is no good.
Okay, I'm using my. I'm going to use a flurry of blows here. So in a rapid fire pace, I'm going to immediately follow up the quarterstaff with 2 punches. Punch. Miss.
10 is a miss.
And punch.
9 is a miss. You box with the lizard folk, and he just keeps the wicker shield in front of him, taking your blows and giving ground slowly but surely.
Okay, and then I will, after that, step into a defense formation with patient defense.
Okay. Eidolon, you said you wanted to move against the wall and press yourself to it. What else do you want to do? Because you still have your action and your bonus action.
No, I already attacked.
Oh, you already asked the splash? Right, that was the start of the round. And what about you, Grub? You still have an action left. Wild shape is a bonus action, and you moved.
Could I use my bonus actions to start climbing above me?
You could use your movement to climb above you. Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I need a... give me an athletics or an acrobatics check, and that will determine how much movement it takes to climb the cliff.
Okay.
Because
I
it's
have
a
a plan.
slippery, dirty, wet, rocky mess.
I want to
that's
use
kind of-
acrobatics. That's higher.
Then do it. 21. Oh, that is fantastic. You were right here. You will get by the end of this round. You will be peeking your head slightly over the top. You will be just a few feet from you'll be at level with the surface, but not quite all the way on top. Can you see what's above now?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
see it. They can't see me yet, right?
Who can't? Who's they?
The shaman and stuff.
Well, you're pulling yourself up on a ledge right next to him. So, yeah, he can see you.
Oh.
Okay. The lizard folk's turn.
Oh, I don't have patient defense on, by the way. That was an extra bonus action, so never mind.
Ah, I see. Okay. Restore your key point that it took away from you.
Yep.
Because it auto-tracks them. Lizard folks and crocodile's turn. All right, the crocodile gives up on the non-existent bear. Decides it's not worth chasing down something that doesn't exist, and will swim to shore. He can get here, sees what's going on, sees the bear, and comes for the bear, but he can't move and attack in the same round, so he just gets to the bear. The lizard folk, the 2 of them that are on Zai, will keep skewering him because it looks like it's working. And 9 will miss you. A 15.
No good. I'm 16. I'm 16.
All right. He slashes and pokes with his spear, but it does not strike home. And the other one also goes for you with a 13 to hit and a natural 1. And they try and press into you, but they can't get anywhere near you. You're just too fast, you nimble little guy. This lizard folk at the back is going to come on in and fill in the gaps.
10 to hit, but misses, I think.
Yep, that's a miss. He will strike you with a 17 to hit for 3 points of damage. And the second attack will come in with a 14 to hit, which is no good.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 8 and 4 is 12, not 14. Over here on the upper side, where the party can't quite see right now, there's a bunch of lizards. And the first one's going to come over here, and he's just going to try and kick you off the ledge. He just goes and takes his foot and tries to stomp on your hands. So why don't you give me an opposed acrobatics or athletics check, whichever one you'd like, versus the lizard folk, who
Acrobatics it is.
rolls crappy even with advantage.
Hey.
And you pass wildly. So he goes to stomp on your feet, but those big fat lizard claws, they're not hard boots. They're kind of soft, and it just like squishes you over and over again. The next lizard is going to come over here, and he's just going to stab you with a 10 to hit is no good.
Misses.
And a 6 to hit is no good. All right, the third lizard, as many as they can get around you now. There's no free spaces available next to you. He comes over to stab you with an 11 to hit, which will hit you. Wow, you've got shitty AC for 3 points of damage. And the second attack is a wild myth. He almost dropped. Well, give him a dex save. He rolled another 1, but he passes save and does not lose his spear. And you can see the other lizard folk is just going to throw a fireball, produce flame ball, technically.
God, big difference,
A
Koibu.
small ball of fire at the bear, which will hit the bear for 4 points of damage. And that
I'm
is
on
the monster's
11
turn.
now.
Zizaran, how many lizards are up there?
There are 5 lizards, 2 shaman.
I think we're dead.
We may need to escape here.
Yeah.
There's no escape. Just keep fighting.
Okay.
What?
Can I grab the shaman's foot and try to like throw him down on the ground?
Yeah. Make me an athletics. I think to pull him off is going to be an athletics check, not an acrobatics. Is that still what you want to do?
Sure.
All right.
Vaughn, a wise fighter knows when he is outmatched.
Ooh, yeah. He scores a natural 19 on his athletics check, holds his ground, and stands firm there.
A wise fighter knows he can't outswim a crocodile.
We can outvote the lizards and the crocodile.
I just want to slide back down, just like see ya.
Okay. You can scramble back down the cliff, no problem. You take no damage. You land up right next to the crocodile.
And
I'm going to take a swing at this guy. Or sorry, you can keep going. I thought you were going to.
do I have enough movement to move like here and still be against the wall?
Let's see. It'll provoke an attack of opportunity from the crocodile.
But couldn't I while
Don't do that.
sliding down?
While you're coming, slide to the side.
Yeah, I don't want to slide next to a crocodile.
Sure, give me a... If you're going to... Yeah, you can climb down into the side. That's fine. You do it. It's like 18 feet of cliff. You got plenty of room to maneuver.
So that the crocodile is close enough that if Grub the bear moves, it attacks.
Oh, yeah. You'll provoke an attack of opportunity if you move.
There's no choice. So Grub has to do attacks on the crocodile then.
He doesn't have to.
Yeah, he does.
All right. The bear. Give me some bear noises. Yeah, your attacks miss. Those are terrible bear noises.
Grub has nothing, dude.
Vaughn, you stubborn fool. If you will fight, at least make room for me.
Okay, I take a hit at this top left guy.
The top left guy's dead.
Oh,
Sorry.
there's nothing there?
There's-
It's just 3 in front of me?
There's this guy on the right. I'm going to remove the X's ones again.
Yeah.
We just had them on there so that you could see where the corpses were if you needed them. I will remove them from play.
Would
There
have
you go.
prevented this fight.
Wait,
with
there's
the
room for
crocodile.
you to fight. What do you mean?
It would be nice if I had your location.
If you had my location. Okay. Can I take a hit at the bottom right guy?
Yeah.
9 to hit, probably a
9
miss.
is going to whiff. Smack into the shield.
I guess if I ever could, now is the time. I'm going to throw a precision die and hope that I... is 10 a hit?
No, 10 is not a hit. AC is 15. Your attack fails.
Okay, I'm gonna take one step up here then. Okay.
That will provoke one attack of opportunity from the lizard folk below you,
Mm-hmm.
who will roll a 21 to hit you for 5 points of damage.
Okay. I will end my turn here.
All right. The party's in tough shape.
I'll step over here, and then I'm going to attack the one to my right. I bop it with a quarterstaff.
The bop is effective.
Great. And I'm going to follow up with a flurry of blows.
All right, flurry away, buddy.
First on the same target. That's a
Oh
miss.
my god, he's
And
such a good
I'll
defender.
Do the same target again.
Oh my god, he's so good. He keeps blocking all of your fist punches, but the quarterstaff managed to sneak away in. Is that the entire party's movement this round? I think so.
Since I didn't do anything with the bonus action, I can use my halberd butt to try to take a swing at one of these guys.
Go for it.
15 to hit.
That'll hit.
The middle guy, sorry.
Okay, takes 6 and is almost down. All right, monster's turn. There are 3 lizard folk in front of you. The first one will stab at Vaughn twice. A 9 and 4 is 13. A 3 and 4 is 7. Lizard folk strikes over and over, but cannot find purchase with its blade tip. The middle one goes against Zai with a 7 and an 11 to hit, and the bottom one will strike at Zai with a 14 and a 15 to hit. Get into you.
We're all missing.
The crocodile remembers the taste of bear in its mouth and will bite at you. 15 will hit you, and it'll deal 11 points of damage to you. You are grappled and restrained. Everything has advantage to hit you, and you
Don't I get some kind of strength resist against grapple? I'm pretty sure that it's a opposed check against strength every time you try to do that
No,
in 5e.
no. The target is grappled.
So the target of your grapple must no longer be one size larger than you. Using one free hand, you can do a check contested by the target's strength or dexterity.
Yeah, definitely.
If you succeed, so where's my check to
Yeah,
prevent
that's an action on your turn.
it? No, that's not how that works. I'm pretty sure.
Well,
It says you try to seize a target by making a grapple check instead of an attack roll.
okay, so you're looking at the combat
contested
action
by the
grapple.
target's strength.
Yeah. That is a combat grapple check. The text of the monster says on a hit, the target is also grappled. It is a special ability of the creature that it grapples with a hit. It's fancy pantsy stuff. Look at that face. He is unhappy with me.
Does it look like while the crocodile has something in its mouth, it can't opportunity attack?
TPK on episode 2, like
It cannot opportunity attack. It cannot bite on
CR9 crocodile.
Okay. Does it look like it has something else that could attack, like floppy tail or something?
its tail could possibly take a strike, but you'd have to be really close to it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, it's the enemy's turn, right? The lizard folk have all made their attacks already. The crocodile has already bitten the bear. From up above, the produce flame will rain down. Two produce flames. A 6 will miss the bear, and a 14 will miss Zai. The lizard folk shamans have done nothing.
Two lizard folk shamans.
There are 2 lizard folk shamans up top, yes. And that is it. That is the monster's turn. It is the party's turn.
I'm going to take a swing at the one in the middle right here. What?
Wait, Vaughn. We must escape. I cannot allow you to die in this place.
We're going to die if I try to run away. We must fight, brother. Brother! I take a swing at the middle one with my halberd. 13 to hit.
13 is not good enough.
But with my swinging crazy halberd, but
14
that's
is not good enough.
What?
15. 15 AC?
Whatever.
You're so close.
I wildly swing
Everyone should
In the
just jump
midst-
in the river.
of these monsters. After wildly swinging and seeing the hopelessness of my comrade, I will try. Okay, so can you see the outlined movements that I'm making right now, or no? You
No.
can't, right?
Not until you release it. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Okay. I believe I'll provoke 2 opportunity attacks if I try to flee, though.
That is correct. Is that still the plan?
That's the fucking plan, Koibs. Hit me.
All right.
Hit me.
2 opportunity attacks come in. This is a 2 plus 4 is a 6 to hit, and a 1 plus 4 is a 5 to hit. They both miss.
My
you.
wild swinging is so distracting that it actually is my ploy. It was actually a disengage act in disguise, Koibu. You didn't realize it, but that's why I escape. And then I slide down the cliff. Do I need to do a check for that, or I don't?
No, you can just jump in the water.
Yep,
That's
okay,
fine.
Cool.
Zai, Eidolon, Grub.
I run towards the boat.
The boat?
Like you're gonna hop over the crocodile towards the boat.
I mean, I don't want to be in the water against the crocodile.
All right, buddy. You bolt. I think the crocodile is low enough to the ground that you can kind of hop and leap over it. It will take a casual swipe at you with its tail as you go by.
Oh.
What is the crocodile's roll? Bonus to hit 8. Holy shit, that's a high roll to hit. It's a bonus of 8 on top of its natural 6 for a total of 14 to hit.
Oh dear.
Oh no!
Yeah, the tail will.
So this
strike
crocodile's
you.
a fucking circus animal. It's grappling at the same time as it's biting, at the same time as doing a backflip to hit a tail whip to hit Zizaran on the back end. Was it a vampire lord too? Should it cast a fucking level 9 fireball? Should it make a wish spell so the fucking tarantula pulls up? Like, what next, Koibu? Just let us know. I'm sorry, I'm on the edge of my seat, dude. Oh.
It'll hit you for 9 damage. A very low roll on its tail, bringing you to 2. Zai.
Okay, well, seeing that the crocodile has unleashed his attack, I'm going to disengage, and I'll go 50 feet.
All right.
50 feet.
He's got crazy movement.
Can I do
Very
anything with the
well.
boat except just get there, or am I stuck here?
It
Burn
takes
it.
you. You could push the boat into the water and start.
Yeah, let's
paddling
go.
down. You got room to go. Okay. And as you're doing this, you can see that the people you're escorting have sort of noticed that things are going awry, and they have begun to paddle their boats downriver as fast as they can, hoping to use this as an opportunity to catch up with you guys and move on past. Alrighty. Is that as far? That's as far as you go, Zai? Yep. That's 45.
Oh, one more.
All right. Grub.
Yep.
It's your turn.
I mean, all I can do is this. I'll just fail, so move on.
All right. Grub is still stuck in the crocodile form.
News at 11.
The 2 lizard folk are going to come up and they're going to start stabbing at Grub in bear form with a natural 1 and a natural 2 to hit, and the second one with a natural 1 and a 6 plus 4 is 10 does not hit the bear.
If they're natural 1, can they stab themselves and kill themselves?
Only if
Or
they roll a
wait,
second natural 1.
wait. They're rolling natural 1s into a bear that's grappled by a crocodile. That should be an attack on the crocodile.
All right, why not? 10 against the crocodile and a 9 against the crocodile. No good.
Okay.
It was the principle that counts.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this guy, I forgot about that guy. He also comes towards you, Grub, with that's going to be a hit and a hit. And you will take
More.
3 plus 2 is 5 plus 2 and 2 is 9 total.
Hurt me, daddy.
Please don't say that to me. Very uncomfortable.
I'm an
The shaman, what is the attack roll on the produce flame, will throw a mote of flame at Zai.
Oh,
15 to hit.
no good, 16.
And the other shaman will throw a produce flame at the bear. Still targeting with, which will hit the bear for, what is produce flame damage? I think it's actually pretty good. 7 points of damage to the bear. Which brings the bear to 1. All right, you are grappled and restrained by the crocodile, who will bite you again. And has advantage. 11 is the high roll, which becomes a 19. The bite will pierce through the rest of the bear form. What is crocodile bite damage? Holy shit, it's really high. 10 plus 5, is that right? Holy shit. All right, the crocodile will bite you for 12 plus 5 plus 5, 22 damage. So the crocodile bites through the bear, and like the damage trickles over to Grub, who falls unconscious.
Wait, really?
Yes, and well, here's your on the cliff spot. Grub is at 0 and bleeding to death. Grub, make me an unconscious dexterity check to stay on the level before you fall onto the beach.
Ow.
Don't die on me, Grub. You're my favorite character. I know I'm not supposed to have favorites, but I do.
What's a death save? How do you do it?
A dex check. To see if you, because you're on the edge, do you stay on the land or do you fall onto the ground? 11 ain't good enough. You slip down to the slope below, landing on the beach, which I guess doesn't really do anything to you because you are already at 0. And that is the monster's turn. It is the party's turn.
Destiny, can you grab him?
How do your swimming rules work with grabbing people?
People, I mean, unless Grub has a whole bunch of metal on him, he should float, right?
Is that how we're doing it?
Yeah. He's floating and unconscious, and since he's a goblin, he doesn't weigh very much. His weight is Grub, and I think you can carry Grub with you while you swim.
Okay, so if I move here to grab him and then swim in this direction, I can do all that in one turn without an action?
You would be double moving, probably.
How would I be? What do you mean double moving? Why?
Like you would move you take your move action, and then you'd use your action to keep swimming to catch up to the boat. Right?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you can swim on by, grab Grub by the hair, and keep swimming with him until you reach the back of the boat. But you're gonna need some help pulling him up.
Okay. Let's see.
I'll get the
Zizaran,
boats.
pull him up, I say, as I ready the
All right.
oars.
I'll pull him up.
All right. You can
You can
pull
get the
Grub
boat
up into the
started.
boat.
I shoved the boat off.
Okay. The boat gets shoved off, and one of you is powering it, right?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, so you can row downstream. It'll automatically take you 45 feet, but then there will be the additional 60, probably 30 feet of movement is what you would have left over. So that'll get you 75 feet away. Let's just reshape these things. Boop, 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 boop. Perfect, something like that.
On top of like helping Yadin, can I help stabilize him too?
Yes. Yes, you can pull him in because he only weighs Grub. And give me a medicine check to stabilize him. Perfect. He's stable and not dying to do anything. All right. You guys can actually, from here on, make it down the river or past this point with no problem because the monsters are going to turn their eyes to your allies who are coming up on the river behind you. And the island's going to get in the way of your view of the combat, so
Quest
you're not going to know how it goes down. Let's see
They'll
how
be
it happens.
fine. They have a cleric.
Okay. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. On the other side of the island, downriver, where the river begins to slow and get a little bit easier, the walls come back down. You get back to a regular pace. You can find a spot where you wait for the others to catch up, and you see one boat come into view, and a second, and a third, but no fourth. The fourth boat is gone and just never appears. The other group
Pretty good.
paddles to catch up with you guys. They look tired. You can see that there are spears sticking out of the sides of the canoes. One of the people in the front boat is badly charred and unconscious, lying on the lap of the person behind them. The cleric is in the middle boat, currently healing somebody who was unconscious before, as you all gather together on this river, on this island.
All right, I say to the party, that went very well. Who is ready to kill a dragon?
All right. The rest
Grub
of that
can't
day,
speak. Grub's out.
the rest of the day will bring you to Yuma, which you will arrive at late that afternoon. Yuma is a much smaller city. Population 700, which is still impressive for this sort of area. It has a smaller palisade wall that surrounds it, and then it has like an additional bit of a moat in front of it, which is really just a redirected river section that comes and sort of circles the city. But you can see their drawbridge has been destroyed and is being rebuilt. Parts of the walls have been like ripped down by claw marks and just been pulled down in general. Repairs are going on. And as you walk into the jungle town, you can see all eyes are on you guys and the people following behind you. You see warriors wounded lying on the ground, lots of like blisters and weird chemical burns all over their bodies as they gaze upon you. And we're going to take our first break right here. And when we come back, we will see what life is like in Yuma and see how the party is going to go fight a dragon.
Oh my god.
All right, we'll be back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Empires of Arcadia. You are in Yuma, the smaller, lesser city to Yaka. As we said before, the people here are in pretty bad shape. They've been attacked by a dragon, harassed by things, and had to come to you all to ask for help. As you walk in, you are greeted by one of their elders here, a middle-aged woman who bows deeply and says, "My name is Grace. Welcome to Yuma. You must be the reinforcements from Yaka."
Wait, is Grub still unconscious?
No, it's been more than 4 hours. D4 hours.
Well, like, you know, I'm like barely alive, so I'm like leaning on like one. I'm like, thank you for the warm welcome.
It has not been an easy journey, but we decided that your call for aid was very important.
What do you call a poor goblin? Shortchanged.
Inspiration.
Got it.
I'm sure we will need to discuss issues relating to anthrax, but rest for now. We will make sure you have food and water as needed.
Wait, anthrax?
That's what I heard.
That's the name of the dragon.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
The green dragon? Oh, it is the green
Yes.
dragon.
Oh, that wasn't good. Grub is scrubbed. Oh, we gotta. Maybe we think s'mores until we fight the big boss.
Yes.
s'mores.
Please have time to rest and recover. And she will take you to a small abandoned little shack that you guys can all pile in and rest up in. The other people that you've been escorting here are consisting of craftsmen, some workers, some guardians to help protect the things, and a cleric. The guardians will go to their posts, the craftsmen will get set to working, and the cleric will tend to the wounded and sick around. And you guys can take yourself a nice long rest as long as nothing interrupts it. And as we said during the break, this is your time to prepare. You have the entirety of Yuma at your disposal, basically, because everyone wants the dragon dead. So how would you like to prepare for a dragon fight?
Well, in early information gathering, I will ask, so I'm not well versed on dragons, so what type of attacks does the dragon employ is a basic question.
Excellent. So who would you like to ask that to?
Captain of the guard, I suppose.
Yeah, you can find the head guardian. The head guardian is a wounded woman named Kellen. And let me find our monster. And Kellen will tell you about this. Anthrax is a vicious beast. Terrible. She has bites, claws, a toxic breath that corrodes the skin, gets into the eyes, and poisons your lungs. It's quite awful. And additionally, she is versed in magic.
Ooh. Is it possible to not take damage if you don't breathe in the toxic fumes?
The caustic gas will burn your skin. And she'll point to a section of her arm, and it's just like her right arm from the shoulder down is just like sort of twisted and Have you ever seen like burn scars that have those like weird streaks through them? It's like that. She's got like these weird streaky burns all over her right arm.
With her arm, what kind of clothes is she wearing? Or rather,
she has a very loose tunic.
In looking at people that have been burned by these caustic fumes, does it look like they're unscathed underneath their clothes, or do the scars run all over the body?
No, they'll run under the clothes too.
Okay.
The gas permeates everything.
So in the last encounter and like the things we killed and surviving and getting past that encounter, did we get enough to level up?
That's
For
a
the
great
dragon?
question. Yeah, let me go take a look at the creatures you defeated, and you will get experience for getting down the river as well, although less because you lost a boat. 1, 2, 3. It was just 4 regular lizard folk. Okay. So 400 plus only this much for getting down the river. We haven't really had. Oh, there were a couple of. Give you a little bit of role playing experience, although it's early in the session, and we'll divide that by 4. Everybody take home 400 experience exactly.
Not enough, is it?
You need.
We need 2,700 for level 4.
Oh, what a tease! He put us
What
at
are you at?
1200.
2412.
Ooh. Okay. Yep. Not quite enough to level up then.
Can we grind?
If you have consent.
Like, I think we need to grind before we do this.
I actually agree.
That's actually really fair. So,
All right, we've got Zizaran here. He's the Path of Exile grind master. We got Trump here. He's the Hearthstone grind master.
yeah.
All right,
Well,
like,
Let's not grind now. You can do all of your research now, and then you can grind at the end
hell yeah.
or something. Yeah.
So, did our long rest go successful?
Yeah, your long rest is successful. We're just gonna do some role playing while you guys are long
I
resting.
love roll. Okay, so
Can we? I want to ask more questions about the dragon. Can we? Are we still talking to the
Yeah.
lady?
Yeah, you're still talking to her.
Yeah. Okay. When does this dragon normally attack?
He's a sneaky one. She's a sneaky one. One of her spells that she uses is an invisibility spell. She has approached the walls without us even seeing her, and then started ripping people to shreds from the walls before she bolts back into the city.
he could be here right now.
She could be here right now. Yes.
Oh,
When she's
Luckily-
invisible, can you hear her? Can you hear her wings flapping?
If she were to fly, yes. Normally we hear her when she's invisible because her feet are large and they might crush things under her. The canopy of the jungle is dense enough that she cannot take off into the air when she's under the canopy. However, her lair, which a few of our rangers have scouted out, has a clearing before it, allowing her to take off and land right at the mouth of her lair, but not throughout most of the rest of the jungle.
I have the best idea. That sounds like a perfect spot for a big hole with spikes in it. Come on, let's dig a hole. Who's down?
A dragon-sized hole?
Yeah.
In front of its house without it noticing. You people
Gotta
in Yaka
sleep
must
at
have
some
different
point.
ways than we do.
hey, guard. You have any gobos here?
Yes.
I
There are
wanna
goblins
talk-
in our tribe.
Grub wants to talk to Gobbo. Has any Gobbo fought dragon? Fought Big Green?
There were goblins that were witnesses to the battle.
Oh yeah. No one know how to avoid dragon like Gobbo do. Tell me where Gobbo is. Grub talk to Gobbo.
Let me bring you to Flub. And
I like Grub like Flub.
She will take you down the path on the inside wall towards the small little goblin village over here. There's a whole bunch of goblins out front. They've got like small little holes dug, and they're like rolling stones towards each other's holes in a game that you know as Holes and Stones. Nobody else really understands the purpose
Very
of.
good game. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And she will point out the elder goblin here. He's got like a little bit of a wispy goblin beard going on, and he's leaning heavily on a gnarled stick. His eyes are sort of like almost milky, but not quite. And he looks at you and starts hobbling forward, and she says, Flub, this is Grub. He has come to ask you questions. And Flub gives you a wave.
Waves back, very excited. Flub! Me
Yes.
Grub!
I Flub.
Ooh, good meet you.
Mm.
You know big green creature that come from sky?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think what Grub think that Gobbo is best at not die to big green creature.
Very true.
Yes.
Very true.
What does Gobbo tribe do to avoid big green creature?
He like looks to make sure that no one's close enough to you to hear the conversation.
Grub also looks conspiratorially
leans in
really close.
I hide in bushes.
Oh. Okay. Oh, any special any special Gobbo trick to make dragon go away?
Put humans in front of you.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Dragon eats humans?
Yeah.
Alone.
Yeah. Oh,
Sacrifice.
This is good. Grubs tells the Big's boss about this, then Big Greenie doesn't eat any of us.
Very good.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Go. You talk to Tree too?
No.
Oh.
I make tree grow.
Grub talk to Tree. Sometime Tree talk back and thing happen.
Oh. I talk to tree. Tree no talk back, but a tree make fruit. And I eat fruit.
Oh yeah. Oh, you have fruit now?
I have fruit.
Grub eat?
Grub.
Grub grubs?
Grub. And he will take you into his hut and produce a mango, and then another mango, and then a pineapple.
Oh. Grub thank Flub. Grub come back and bring Flub big shiny when Grub defeat big green monster.
In name of Dub.
In name of Dub.
Oh,
Then
okay.
we do dubstep together?
Flub and Grub Dub.
Flub and Grub dubstep. Okay. Grub does like the customary goblin partying dance.
He does like a slower, older version of it where he just kind of like taps his heels because he's a little bit arthritic.
Okay. And then Grub goes back out to meet the rest of the party.
All right.
Okay. Grub talk to Gobbo. Gobbo have good idea. Okay. First, we find lots of Humi, not you Humies, other Humi, and we put Humi in front of Big Green flying monster. Then when it's flying greenie, it look at the Humi, we hit it with a stick.
Bro, that is very wise. I had been planning something similar to that.
Oh?
I
Tell Grubs.
continue asking the guard a few things. Does Anthrax usually travel alone?
Yes, I've never seen her out with anyone else. However, her lair is a different question. She has employed guardians, denizens of the jungle, to keep an eye on her place.
Is there a specific place that Anthrax attacks usually?
The city.
But is there like one specific place where she always comes from?
No. She's a clever beast.
Is there any pattern to her attacks every so often?
They are punctuated by large gaps, on the order of a month or so between. I don't know if she's out terrorizing others or needs time to lick her wounds, because she does not get away unscathed. She does bleed.
How long has it been since her last attack?
We sent an envoy to you right after the last one, and that has been 2 weeks now.
Why she attack human village?
Why are goblins short?
To get to the other side.
Yes.
Grub has this enlightened look on his face.
Why hasn't she destroyed this entire village yet? What keeps her from doing so?
As I said, we managed to wound her, maybe enough to drive her off, or maybe she attacks us for sport. Maybe I can't pretend to know her motives.
Does it like meat? Like Gobbo?
She has eaten some of my guardians.
So maybe we set up a bunch of meat tower? It go after meat tower, then we attack from behind and hit it with a stick.
Tower and dig a hole.
Yeah.
Meat
This
tower
guy likes holes a lot. I don't know why.
and a hole. Well, You are here to do what I have not been able to. I will help you with whatever plan you concoct.
How many guys you got?
Guardians?
Yeah, guys.
Defenders?
How many gobos you got? How many friends you got? How many people in your tribe?
My tribe is 700 strong. My warriors, well, they only number 50 in strength.
Yos, you got 700 gobbo? You go bring those out. We could be fine. Put all 700, go fight the green thingy. And then we come from behind, hit it with
They
a
would
stick.
all die.
Oh,
Okay,
not
but
all of them.
They have 700 people here. I asked them, can we get help with digging big trap holes to trap the dragon?
If it's near to the city, then yes, my people will help, but we cannot venture too deep into the jungle with this.
Wizard, hold no work on flying thingy.
Okay,
Excellent. Well,
Got big wings.
that's perfect
that
though. We
was-
can dig like 6 or 10 holes, like near the city.
I go on. The whole thing, I'm afraid there is a hole in your plan. But I do
And then Trump pops the
believe,
fattest jab and levels up 10 times.
I do believe what we should do is instead of taking the fight to her, where she has guardians, is we allow her to attack us.
Yeah.
Because you see,
Yeah, I want holes here near the city.
the art of war is to conform to the enemy's tactics until a favorable opportunity offers, then come forth and engage in a battle that shall prove decisive. So the next time she attacks, she'll not expect the 4 of us. And
That's why I want holes here though, near the city.
and they won't. Yes, she will not expect the whole either, Eidolon.
See?
We got to hit a bunch of kids with sticks and throw them out there. Then dragon go eat those kids, and then we be fine, hit it with a stick. Zai, what you think of the hit stick plan?
When she attacks the
Yes.
city, does she normally fly around the city, like spewing toxic fumes, or does she land in the city and attack on foot, or?
Usually she comes on foot. A few times she has come from the air.
But mainly it's on foot.
Hey, you
Mainly.
got one of those big bows that you put in like a, you know what? It's like a bow, but it shoots a big arrow. Got one of those?
A long bow. Yes, we have long bows.
No, even
Ballista.
bigger.
Oh, the legends of old speak of such wondrous inventions. Massive bows that can knock creatures out of the sky. But if anyone knows how to make them, it would be the dwarves. We are not versed in such methods.
Got any short stuff around here that knock gobbo?
He means, do you have
Forest
any
knows.
dwarves?
You know, I asked
no
the
dwarves.
dwarf one time. I asked him to lend me 5 gold coins, and he said, "Sorry, I'm a little short."
That's nice.
Yeah.
I still like the whole plan, especially if we put spikes in it. And then we can jump on top of the dragon and just go ham when it's in the hole.
How do we know that the dragon, once it feels
You
it's
have
falling
ham?
into a hole, like... I mean, like, if we think about this for a second, right? Like, we would have to actually trigger a trap. Like, if we just make a hole and cover it with leaves, as soon as 1 foot goes in, it'll just fly away. It's not going to, like, step its whole body onto the hole and then fall through.
We have a
She's
bear, you can push it.
quite
Push the dragon.
large, too.
How big? How big a big greenie? Because grub can get big too.
Can I ask the Guardian, have you guys attacked it with anything that seems extra effective? What seems to do the most damage? Have you tried anything clever, or...
Bows, spears, and spells, but most of our spellcasters are gone now.
What is our...
Bows
The cleric that we brought, what does he offer us? Can he do anything, or is he just here for, like...
He's here to heal people. He's not much of a combat unit.
He doesn't have any utility spells of any kind?
Not for in the middle of combat. No, he's a post-combat patch up the civilians and keep them safe from harm.
Big Humie fighty guys say bright thing though. Big greenie monster. Anything that you do to it that make it hurt more?
We have dealt a lot of damage to Anthrax before. We've ripped holes in her wings, punctured her sides with arrows. I've myself have stabbed a spear through her shoulder. But she's done, vanishes. I literally there one moment, gone the next, with just a puff of smoke in her trail where she was.
Well, as much as I hate to use your lovely town as bait, I am afraid that is our greatest chance at success. So I believe our plan will be to set up camp in your village and wait for the next attack.
Of course. Excellent. Well, do take your time and rest. If there's anything else you need, I will do my best to provide it. My various warriors have seen battle with her many times and may be able to offer you information regarding her if there's anything specific you wish to know.
How we talk to dwarf? Any dwarf here?
No dwarves. There's a few jungle gnomes.
You think Gabo know how to build big bow? Gabo build thing too. One time I build one stick attached to other stick. It was I call it two stick.
Oh, is that it? Oh, two sticks are better than one. I do believe.
It turned out it was. Grub think not sure, but Grub see that it was.
Yes. I do believe that is an ancient goblin proverb. Two sticks are better than one.
Oh, wait. What if we get a big net? You have any net? Jungle rope?
We have fishing nets.
Sometimes net catch Gabo and Gabo can't get out. Maybe this works for big green monster.
Oh.
Hello? Grub talk to self? You folks talk too.
I would be down.
Get big net. Hey, warrior fighty guy, why you no talk? Usually you have good idea.
Getting a net would be good. My only worry is, can we construct a net that not only can we reliably pin the dragon down with, so this would require, like, capturing the entire dragon with the net. It would also have to be made of material strong enough to hold the dragon. Would we reasonably expect, like, rope? Also, how fat, like, what is the thrust? I don't know how you would say this. Like, how much weight can the dragon hold when it starts to fly? Like, even if 4 of us were on said net.
You get the guard hold net.
Would we be able to...
We attack. Guards hold net, we attack.
Would we expect guards to be able to hold the net, though? That's the question.
Grub, your first plan was better.
Which one? Grub already forget.
So, there are a lot of hummies here. And when the dragon attacks the hummies, we will hit it with a stick.
Ooh. What about a big net? And that plan.
We need a way to keep the dragon down, I think.
Yeah, a big net.
Or just like chains. What if we get like the people that live here and the guards and stuff to help hold it down with chains?
Ain't no metal on this island, Haas.
Well, we could do that, but keep in mind, like, if the dragon is walking to attack here, and the dragon is walking through the jungle to get here, the dragon can't fly in the jungle, so we don't have to worry about him flying away if we attack him in the jungle before he, like, reaches the river outside.
Yeah. I like that.
Actually, okay. Can we see a reasonable path that the dragon walks to and from this place? Like,
there have been some trails that we have followed.
He must have made, like, tracks as he comes, like, to and from, right?
Gonna fell trees on top of him?
Yes. What if we prepare trees? So take axes, take your hunters or your gatherers or whatever, and go out and prepare trees, like, get them so that a good push from a warrior, or maybe a single blow with an axe would topple the tree over. And as the dragon is walking through the forest, we bring out a group of people to, like, fell trees on both sides of it to try to entangle it underneath some trees. And then we can strike it while it's being entombed.
If you can find the spot where the dragon will travel, that sounds viable. She usually attacks the town from... there has not been a steady direction of attack. So perhaps a spot closer to her lair, where she must, when you leave your house, even if you're going a long way somewhere, you always leave the same exit from your place. So I'm sure we can find a spot in the jungle that she must travel through on land in order to reach here. Maybe a bottleneck or a section near the mountain where it's thin. Let me go find one of my scouts, one of the rangers that I sent to go find her lair.
Okay.
And see if they have any information about this.
Also,
yeah.
Is there any type of magical netting or some sort of net we can use in the dragon's face to prevent those caustic fumes from coming out? Has anything blocked it in this city? Has that happened at all?
solid walls will block it.
Okay. What if
until it blows up and around?
Can we light the fumes on fire?
I haven't tried. I don't know if they've come into contact with gas yet, with flames.
What if we the fumes? Do they come from the dragon's mouth?
Yes.
Grub.
Yeah?
Do you think you would be able to transform into a mighty creature and hold the dragon's mouth shut while it's trapped underneath some felled trees?
Yeah, Grub can do. Grub can totally do.
Okay. So if we find where the dragon is coming from, we fell trees on top of it when it's in the right spot, and then we get Grub to transform into a mighty bear, try to hold the dragon's mouth shut, then maybe we can begin to...
Grub, can I turn into a CR5 crocodile now that I saw that?
Unfortunately, has a swim speed, so you can't do that until level 4, and you can only transform to something 1/3 your CR, so not until level 15.
I'll be there soon.
All right. What is the creature with the highest strength that you can transform into?
I think it's a bear, because the
Okay.
bear has a +4.
Yeah,
Is
pretty
it
tough.
that, or is it a giant octopus? I can
You
turn
can't
into
be an
an
octopus yet.
octopus.
It's got a swim speed.
Are you sure about that swim? I'm not even. You're sure? Okay.
I'm sure.
Wait. So, because okay, is there anything I can transfer into that can grapple? Because you like grappling so much.
Anything can grapple. Some things have grapple as a natural part of their attack.
Is there anything that I can turn into that can grapple? What if I turn into a
Your
smaller
tiger
crocodile?
knocks things prone. Crocodiles have swim speeds, so you can't transform into them until level 4.
But I saw it.
But you're not level 4 yet. Oh, you're so close. That's where that grinding comes in. That
Couldn't I
changes
transfer into a giant spider and then shoot its mouth with a web?
things. Ooh. That's an interesting notion. Giant spider you can turn into.
And I could shoot it with my butt web.
Web. Ranged attack.
Nice.
+5 to hit. Range is 30 or 60 feet. On a hit, the target is restrained by webbing. As an action, the restrained target can make a DC 12 strength check, busting the webbing on a success. So I would say if you are specifically aiming at its face and only its face, then we can say that you have restrained its mouth, and its hands and free. Everything else is free, so it wouldn't be able to open its mouth unless it broke the check. But it would that the rest of its limbs would not be restrained. If you know what I mean, like you could focus the restraint on the mouth, because normally if a creature is restrained, it can still use a breath weapon. So if you want to prevent the breath weapon, the trade-off is that it'll still be able to walk and move and stuff. How does that run by you?
Well, I guess the theory would be the logs fall on the thing, and then we shoot the web at it.
Logs fall. You shoot the web at its face. If you hit, then its
And then
face
it's
would
like
be.
blah, 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 like that, and then it's fucked.
Sounds cool. Let me give you a giant spider character sheet for you to look at, so you can make decisions.
In theory, when the dragon is like, fully disabled and lying there, could we gouge out its eyes and make it blind?
You could try, certainly, yeah.
That sounds useful.
Mm-hmm.
So how far away is this dragon's lair anyway?
Let me take a look at the map here and bring us all over the right spot on the map. The dragon her lair is about 15 to 20 miles west of here. It's a 2-day journey through the jungle.
Ooh.
And then when Dragon dead, Grub get rank 5 super Grub?
Yes.
Okay. Does Dragon have golds?
None of my scouts have made it into the lair. There were a pair of hill giants out front throwing rocks around for fun.
Giant
where
work
my
for
scouts-
Dragon?
Mm-hmm.
What,
Oh, she
why-
was going to
God.
go get you a scout to talk to anyway. The scout is here. The scout is a wise old man wearing pretty much nothing but a leather loincloth and a makeshift spear with some feathers and beads hanging from it, made out of animal shells, like little seashells. And the guide will lean on a stick and look at you all, sort of blasé. Hello, I am David. I am the ranger.
Hey, me Grub.
Hello. Greetings, Grub. Are you the leader of your group?
Oh yeah, Grub leader, Grub best leader. Grub lead lots, Grub never die, but make no mistakes never.
Good.
Yeah.
The Dragon's Lair. You have called me here to speak on it.
Yeah, so even though Grub big leader, talk to this guy. Points to the warrior fighty guy.
He will describe for you the layout of the Dragon's Lair. And in fact, he will draw a little doodle on it as well. And I'm just going to move you to the outside map of the Dragon's Lair, because he will talk to you about it, draw the map, and give you details in it as well. So can you see this screen, or is it all black for you?
Can we tell the guy?
It's black.
Black, all right. You cannot see your tokens. They're on that tab. There you go. Just don't move your tokens anywhere.
We want to know where what they call place that's big small space.
Oxymoron.
Small space.
Cave?
Small
Wick.
space where dragon no fit, then dragon gets stuck.
Ah. A chokehold. A bottleneck.
Yeah. Yeah. A bottle. Where that?
Oh, this is a map we've been given for...
Yeah, he's like drawing the map in the dirt at your feet and talking to you about it.
Okay, and to the east is the village here on this map that we've been given?
Yeah. 2 days to the east.
And then to the west, northwest is the Dragon's Lair, where those two creatures are that we probably shouldn't be able to see?
No, he will tell you that the dragon footprints head this direction into this cave entrance.
Oh, okay.
There is, as you correctly saw, another one over here, but he has no idea what lives in that cave, if anything.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, it sounds like we understand the plan, what we have to do. Does anybody disagree?
Yeah, so you want to chop down trees this close to the lair or slightly further away?
So, my
That is
idea...
really close. If we traveled as fast as we could we make it to the lair in one day?
No, it's 20 mile. It's 4 hexes. At most, you can move 3 hexes in a day.
So I mean, like, if we traveled 24 hours, like, we're talking a big force.
You're not going to be able to travel at night without some sort of light to guide your way. The canopy is too thick, the mist is too heavy, and you would just have no light anywhere.
Torches? Is that good enough?
Yeah, if you could get some sort of light, in theory, you could get there in one day if you force march at night.
So I think I would prefer the plan in which the dragon attacks this village. We do damage to it, maybe it escapes, but then we spend the rest of the day forced marching ourselves over here and then finish it off.
Yep.
So
How we fight big humies. There are 2 big humies outside cave. They crush us.
Wait, that's a different cave.
They're way bigger than Gabo.
We don't go to that cave, right? We're going to the northern one? Is where we said the dragon is? Or we assume?
Yeah, we just ignore the hill giants.
So if we know the dragon is coming through a certain path, we should utilize every advantage we have available to us. We know the path roughly that the dragon takes to get to the village. Why allow the dragon to attack us in the city where it can comfortably attack us when we could ambush him in the jungle? We also have terrain advantages we can use in the jungle as well. Not only could we fell trees on top of the dragon, we could line these trees with large spikes or something so that when the trees come down, it nails the dragon to the ground or does additional damage or injures it. Also, if we have trees on top of the dragon, it's not going to be able to get away from us very easily, and if we fight it in the jungle, it won't be able to fly away. I think all of our advantages lie in an ambush in the jungle. I don't see why we should allow it to attack us on the open field in a village where it could start spewing its caustic breath and kill all of us.
The reason why we should fight here is because defenders have a desire to protect their home, and if we attack right at where the dragon is, she will have a desire to protect our home, similar to how these villagers have a desire to protect the home here. On right here, we can get 50 extra guards to help fight the dragon while the dragon is none the wiser. But if we set up a logging operation right outside the dragon's lair, I am sure she will notice.
We don't have to set it up right outside the dragon's lair. I'm sure there are paths that the dragon takes to get into the city. I mean, I'm sure if we look
that's my
outside,
understanding as well.
yeah, we would be like an hour at the most outside of the city.
Also,
for a
we can bring guard these humans with us, and then they hide in the woods, and bam, they hit the dragon with the stick.
But the dragon starts deviating from its path when it's, I don't know, like as long as one day out of our village. So we couldn't possibly set up anything.
I'm sure. Well, what we could do is, how about this? I'll take a scout and we'll just go outside the village. I'm sure that a dragon is fucking huge. What does this weigh? Like thousands of pounds or whatever? How much does a dragon weigh? Okay.
A few tons.
So I should be able to reasonably go outside of the village and see if there is a commonly traveled dragon path. So either there's going to be like a lot of paths outside the village, or there might be one with additional wear that looks like this is the main path that the dragon walks in and out of the village for. Is that noticeable or detectable outside the village?
The path of the dragon?
Yeah, where it would reasonably walk into the... Like, I could see, like, this is a well-traveled, well-worn path that looks like a dragon's been walking
The
through.
dragon doesn't take the same path to the village all the time. Like, when it approaches the village from a different point.
Mm-hmm.
Or
But
from
it
the
does
air.
take the same path once it leaves the...
Yeah,
Okay.
like, when it leaves the cave, it heads towards you guys. It's going to go in more or less the same path until it decides to start circling around. So there's an unknown stretch of territory where it's going to be going probably in the same direction every
Sure.
single time.
Would we
Unless
be
it's
able...
still paranoid.
Would we be able to take a scout on a path following one of these tracks? Or actually... Okay, I don't know how maybe you want to get with this, okay? We could all follow different tracks out and then find where they converge so that we can see approximately the point where the dragon like begins to deviate when it wants to attack the city. And then we know that like that would be the closest point to the village that we could reasonably expect the dragon to travel through. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yep, I guess.
That real smart.
Can we do that?
But Grub
I
have a
can-
question.
I can send my rangers, and we can scour the area looking for it. Yes.
Okay, yeah, do that.
Grub have
And
a
he
question.
Mhm.
Why we know do both plan. So dragon come here, we fight, then we hurt it, then we go back, then dragon there, then the logs fall, then we hit it with stick.
So in my opinion, the simplest plan is the most likely to succeed. And also, we have a huge problem. If we fight the dragon on open ground, there's no guarantee that all of us will even survive.
Oh, Grub don't want to die. Grub just got here.
Yes, which is why I do not want to fight the dragon in its home territory.
Well, it's not its home. The whole jungle isn't the home territory of the dragon. And then I motion towards the city, and it doesn't seem like these people are faring much better in their homelands that they're so desperate to defend.
This homeland is still standing. It means that it is a bastion against the dragon, and we would be fools not to use this defensive infrastructure.
What
Why not
defensive
bring-
advantages do we have here in this town?
Like the guards
wants the
said,
50
walls
guards
block
to
the
help.
poison.
We can.
And also, we have 50 guards here.
We could.
Why
Bring,
no bring 50 guard with us?
We could bring
Yeah.
guards with us.
They
Because
won't
then
leave.
the dragon may not attack.
They won't leave.
No, they're here to defend the city. You guys are here to kill the dragon. If they were to go leave the city to go fight the dragon, the entire city would be completely undefended for the entirety of that fight. And if they lost, then the city has absolutely no guardians whatsoever. That is like a full 100% gamble. And if success is not met, then the whole city's lost, like entirely ruined.
They're
It's
gonna
just
die
glorious.
if we don't succeed to kill the dragon anyway.
We could.
They'll
Bring,
die eventually. They've held on this long. They need the dragon killed, but they could probably hold on a little bit longer.
We could theoretically bring like 6 or 8 or 10 like lumberjacks. I don't know what you would call them.
Yeah, lumberjacks.
Yeah, lumberjacks to push the trees or whatever if we call the attack. Yeah.
You will get some lumberjacks who will come and help you make the notches in the tree to cut it down. I don't know if you're going to find anyone brave enough to stick around and push it on top of a dragon.
Okay, so we would have to execute that part ourselves.
Do you think any other guards would help?
If you are in the city, everyone will help with everything. If you leave the city, no one's going to come and help you fight. That is
Seem
your
crazy
domain.
not to
Oh
use
my
50.
God, we could. Grub, listen to me, okay?
Hi.
Turn around to Grub and I get down on my knees. Grub,
Hi.
I saw how reckless you were with the crocodile, and I have a
What?
great.
What this word? Wreck who? Who have wreck?
Okay, Grub.
Yeah. Hi.
Okay, I look into the air and I paint a picture with my hands. Grub, imagine you, you sitting atop 8 ropes, okay, that are tied from tree to tree to tree. With you sitting on top of those nets, those ropes, all connected in the middle, all attached to trees that are almost ready to fall. Imagine a dragon walking beneath you, and then you transforming into a mighty bear, holding onto the ropes and bringing all the trees down onto the dragon. Grub, wouldn't that be exciting?
Wait, what question?
Do you want to do this, Grub?
What transform? You gotta talk to me like you talk to your YouTubers.
Grub, I want you. I looked at.
Grub, not too smart.
I looked at Eidolon
so
and
you want
Zai.
Grub to. So warrior fighty guy want Grub to climb tree and then Grub sit somewhere?
Yeah, sit on top of some ropes, and then. How do you make the loudest roar you can, Grub? Is there a feeling?
Grub can be really loud.
Grub can be really loud. Louder than that, Grub. Louder and hairier than that. Can you do that, Grub?
Grub hairier? Grub not have much hair.
Zai, do you know how to communicate with this?
Well, I would, Vaughn, if I thought that your plan was better than mine.
Okay, Eidolon, what do you think? We obviously have a divide here in thought. I wish to set up a
I
trap.
like the tree plan.
All right.
I do wish that we would get some guards with us.
But having the guardians on our side is the wisest move we can take.
Wait, fighty guy. Hey, fighty guy. Why
What?
you no think if we have 50 extra guy, we no use though guy?
Doesn't
Ain't that good? More gobble, always better.
Yes. I agree, Grub. More Gabo, more Yumi, better.
Okay, well, we are at a divide. The party is divided in half.
How about we do the tree plan for when the dragon flees? Because it's probably going to go back the same way.
We could possibly do that, but the problem with that is we would have to get ahead of the fleeing dragon, hope that it continues to pursue us as it's fleeing, hope that we know the path that it's fleeing towards, hope that we're all healthy enough and within range to get to the trees to drop them on the dragon as it flees.
Yes, and that is the plan. That is the problem with your plan, Vaughn. We have no idea where the dragon would run into our tree drop plan.
Well, so that's not true. The rangers are scouting out a path right now to know the path that it takes all the time. So we can, with 100% certainty, know that the dragon will take a certain path. We know we can set up...
What if that path is only at most 400 feet away from its lair? Would you say that that plan is doomed to failure then?
I don't think we should travel out that far. But I also don't think the dragon is going to deviate paths that closely to its lair, especially if it's over, what'd you say, multiple days travel? How far?
It's 2 days travel, so... I mean, dragons fly. They don't have to walk for...
Well,
how
he said
about we
generally
wait with
fly-
deciding until we know how far away it is?
Yeah,
Sure.
on the flip side, then, I present to you, or I submit to you, then, if it's 400 feet from our village, do you think that that would be an easier plan to execute?
I will agree with that. Then how about... So this was all discussed on day one, so... We'll just
where are they at? Koibu, how far
south.
away is the converging paths?
All right. Your rangers can come back a day or so later, converging, and they will tell you that at about the 1 day mark, about 2 hexes away from Yuma, is where the dragon looks like it has to pass through a choke point, and then it sort of disappears. Beyond that point, there are clear dragon tracks, and after that point, the dragon tracks kind of fade, and you can't really tell where they are.
So it's about halfway between here and her lair?
Yeah.
And then in the path that is the choke, is it also like a dense forest littered with trees?
Heavy jungle.
So that is 10 miles away from our home advantage territory. Would you throw such an advantage away?
I mean, looking at these guards, I don't really value their help as much, I think, as our own, but...
As the wisdom as Grub offers, they are humis that we should stand behind.
They are homies that can also be killed dozens at a time by a single breath of this dragon.
Yes, but sacrifice will have to be part of taking down this dragon.
As long as we're not the sacrifice.
even if we are the sacrifice. But certainly, if you wish to save your own hide, my plan
To be
offers a
fair.
greater chance for you to live.
Yeah, I actually agree. Like we have a if the fight goes bad, we have a way better option of disappearing from the fight here. There's lots of buildings. There's lots of other people that are gonna be dying. Worst case scenario,
And
this
don't
is the
get me
safest
wrong
spot.
here, Eidolon. We will be protecting this village to the best of our ability.
Wait, Grub,
Sure.
have thought.
What?
Okay. If everyone here doesn't die, we come back and then we king of the people.
Yeah, so what Grub is talking about is actually very true. If we look at this from their point of view, if we disappear into the jungle and come back having slain this beast,
They'd be like, damn.
you keep in mind our ultimate goal here isn't to save a village, it's to build an alliance. If we save this village at the cost of half its guardians because they all die during the fight, I mean, I guess you could argue they'd be too weak to resist and offer for help if we were to form an alliance, but I think that destroying this dragon in the jungle would appear far better to them than fighting on their own city grounds.
That is true.
Then they all say that we big boss, then we get a whole city. And we do
Counter-
Oh,
whatever.
and I just picked up some
Counterpoint.
of your pessimism. I don't believe we can win against a dragon if it is just the four of us.
We
Counterpoint
can
to
if
that
we
though,
drop
if
a
the
big
villagers
log on it.
if the villagers see us killing the dragon, they'll be far more impressed than oh yeah, we killed the dragon, trust me.
Well, obviously, if we kill the dragon in the jungle, we'll bring back its head or something, right?
Or we bring back its butt. Then they know. Oh, Grub have another idea. So Grub knows a god named Dub. Dub is god of log. So Grub paid to Dub, who is god of log, and Dub drops log on big green monster. Because Dub no like big green monsters. They mess with Dub's logs.
I'm a little
Grub-
dubious as well as in our fighting ability when we have been struggling on every fight so far.
Oh yeah, we all gonna die.
Yes, Vaughn, you agreed with me on our last fight when we sacrificed some of our builders in order to ultimately succeed in the quest. In a similar way, I fear that we may not be able to save all of the guardians here, but at least we will save a majority of them.
Maybe if we lead city and we have all the humies they fight, and then they're like, wow, those four grubs, they're all good grubs, and then we become the boss because that's what we want to do, right? Become boss.
Here's one final counter suggestion. We could try both plans, but only if we go with my plan first. So if we try to ambush it in the jungle and it fails, through a dense forest, canopy of trees, reasonably, we should be able to flee the dragon if our plan fails. So if that doesn't work, we flee the jungle, we come back here, and then we try to fight it again if it attacks us. And any damage we've done to it in the jungle will carry over to its attack on the village. If we try fighting it here first and we fail, this is ultimately our last stand. I don't know if the people will trust us. I don't know if there'll be a city left to defend. Maybe we can try this way.
Yeah, that
These are all-
seemed pretty true.
These are all some pretty good ideas.
Thanks, Koibu.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Do you
guy
think-
in the sky.
The thing is though, say that I get knocked prone or knocked unconscious in the forest. That's one character down. How are we gonna get away from that?
If you get knocked prone in the forest when we've set up an ambush for the dragon, then you've committed such a grave error. Perhaps you should stay in the jungle and die.
Okay, hey, fighty guy, you say that simple plan be simple plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this plan mean we gotta drop log on big green, then I gotta shoot web from butt at the green mouth, and if it hit, then no breath, and then gotta fight it and stab eyes and all this stuff, or then Draggy come here, we send humies and we beat it with a stick. Easier plan, Draggy come here, hit it with a stick. Less stuff go wrong. I can shoot thing out of butt anyway, and then when it come here.
Did you not say the simpler plan was better, Vaughn?
Well, the absolute simplest plan would be running up to it with a single sword and trying to stab it in its heart. But clearly there are levels of simplicity that aren't really going to work against a dragon like this. Well,
Grub don't know what to do.
it seems we're at a kind of impasse. Eidolon, right? Am I pronouncing your name right?
Eidolon, yeah.
Eidolon. What say you?
Hide.
I think it's safer to fight here in the village.
Okay, Eidolon, if you prefer that, then we'll fight in the village.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. All right. So as I understand the plan, you're going to wait for the dragon to show up. You're going to fight it and attempt to kill it here in the village.
I think we're going to wait for the
there is a
humans
follow-up.
to start.
I believe it will flee, so preparing for it to flee, we're going to forced march ourselves to the dragon cave and then finish it off there.
Wait. Grub have biggest idea Grub ever have. Every time dragon fight village, dragon flee. We wait for dragon when it comes back. and then when it come back to the place where ranger tell us, boom, we hit it with a stick. This
Is Grub proposing going to the dragon's lair and waiting for it in its lair for it to return?
Not in lair where all point converge where hunters found. Then when it come back, this is 5 heads, 5 gob worth of head here. Okay? So we know dragon attack town, dragon always flee. Dragon flee again. We wait in trees. It go back where it knows to go back, and then blap, drop with stick. We win.
You want to sacrifice loads of villagers?
Oh, no sacrifice. I mean, most be okay. They okay now, they'd be okay again. Some died, but that okay.
They are wounded, but you did bring reinforcements. Your builders were the ones that died, not your guardians. So there are extra guardians here, only a few.
Yeah. So then we kicked Draggy when it down. That's the best time to kick him.
No, Grub, in terms of a percentage chance of success, I think your plan is fairly good. But I care for these humies, so we should try to keep their dying to a minimum.
I don't really care about the humans. I vote with Grub's plan.
Wait, how are we on Grub's plan now? I thought the entire point of staying in the village was to fight with the 50 villagers. Now all of a sudden we're quick to abandon them and fight on our own again?
No. They already fight the Draggy, and then Draggy weak for us. Then we kick it when it come back. You understand?
If they're
Big
weak,
Fighty Man?
if
We
they're
can
if
kill
they're
it.
able to kill
Yeah.
if they're able to injure the dragon to such a level that we could kill it, why not just fight alongside them and kill the dragon outright in the village?
We're worried the dragon will escape.
Or that we die. This way we use the humies, and then they die instead.
Well, we could simply hide in the village and wait for the humans to finish fighting it, and then we could
Oh, that
come out
good
and
plan
fight
too.
it.
Grub like that plan.
Well, the reason why Grub's plan might work there is because
Then you
if
get
we're
your
at the
log drop
dragon
plan.
lair, it will come back there and it won't flee from its lair. But it will flee from our village.
We can't fight the dragon at its lair, though. We've already been told that it's employed creatures of the forest or the jungle to protect
No,
its
we
lair.
fight it at the point you wanted to fight it, Big Fighty Man. We fight it at the convergent point we know it come back at. Except
No,
Grub
that's
do
the
not
part
know
where
what
it
that word
leaves
means.
its lair to go to the village, but it won't necessarily stop back there.
No, we know it go back there every time through there.
No,
That
no, no.
word-
No, we
No,
don't.
just that it comes from there. That's
no,
all.
yeah, well, if it come from there, it come back there, Monkey Man.
Keep in mind that this dragon.
Oh, is that true?
Keep
Scout?
in mind.
Yeah, because that's why we see the dragon feet there.
This dragon is also incredibly intelligent, okay? This is a dragon we're talking about. I'm sure. How old is Anthrax?
No, we wait there. It never seen us before.
Well, no, but it's not going to fight until it's teetering on death's door, only to walk back to its lair, half breathing. It's probably going to leave. It's at a pretty healthy. Like, for all we know, the dragon could show up almost perfectly healthy, you know, picking its teeth with some of the bones of the villagers. Then what? Do we ambush it then? With just the 4 of us?
There are
looks like
you
it
can get
dead.
answers to some of these speculations here because people have fought this dragon before, and you might be able to get answers to some of these questions.
When
Like,
does the dragon
utilize
normally
the
leave?
resources.
When does the dragon normally leave the village? I asked the head guardian. How fiercely does this dragon fight? Does it fight until it's on its last breath, or does it seem to leave when it's taken any injuries whatsoever?
How do you answer this question mechanically? What is it? How much does a sphere does D8, right? Yeah. She'll leave after she's taken 7 or 8 major, like actual injuries, 7 or 8 real wounds. And if you want to say the average person with a spear does 4.5 damage on average and a modifier of +2 for 6.5 damage on average times 7 or 8 attacks means she leaves after 45 to 50 HP worth of damage done to her.
So big problem is we know it leave from village, so we're not going to kill it here.
Well, we could try to restrain it as it leaves.
Restrain a dragon that could fly out of the village?
That's true. From the village, she can take to the air because the city doesn't have walls around it, so she can take off and fly.
Yeah, so she could just fly back to her lair. You know what?
Grub?
I propose... Wait, do I have any coinage on me whatsoever?
No one carries any coins. You only need those for dwarves.
So
they
we
might
can't-
be
Grub,
like
has
metal
gold
scraps.
teeth.
Is there any coin in the village that we could flip?
Grub has gold teeth.
You can spin a rock and see which way it
Grub
points.
has gold teeth.
Okay, I propose this to you, Zai. Let's spin a rock and let the gods determine our fate. If it spins in my favor, we take into the forest with 8 lumberjacks, and we concoct a plan, an ambush. And if it spins in your favor, then we make strong here, we fight the dragon in the city.
Wait, we have voted 3-1 in favor of my plan.
Have we? Wait, Eidolon, which way are you leading at the moment? Do you wish to fight in the city, or do you wish to fight in the forest?
No, I'm kind of on the coin flip now. I like that. I like gambling.
Let's let the gods determine our fate. We've
can we
already
flip
taken
with
enough of a
Grub?
gamble coming through the river.
Yeah?
Can we flip Grub?
Flip Grub
Furthermore,
lands
since-
on his belly. One decision. If he lands on his back,
Yeah,
decision.
flip Grub. Grub like
Yeah.
Flip Grub.
I don't know if I trust Grub to a flip.
Well, Grub is the one who actually who's most connected with the gods here, so it would make sense.
Maybe we
that
let
his god decides.
maybe
whose
we
plan
let
is best.
maybe we let Grub flip the rock then, or spin the rock.
Grub can spin rock. Grub know how to do.
All right. So if the rock points towards Vaughn, which is a 1 on a D2, then we go with Vaughn's plan. And if it points towards Eidolon, we go with Eidolon's plan.
Wait, where's Zai's plan, right?
Zai's
What
plan.
are-
Zai's plan. I'm
What
sorry,
about
not
Grub's plan?
Nah.
We disagree with your plan.
Wait, you go. Okay, wait. You disagreed that. Okay, Grub plan is this: we wait in village. No. We wait in forest. Draggy attack village. Humi attack Draggy. Draggy run back to us. We drop log on Draggy. That bad plan? Everyone thinks so?
Well, what if the dragon simply flies back to its lair?
Then we wait for it in the place.
In what place?
The place where it comes.
It doesn't have to walk back that way. It could just fly back.
Yeah, that's the thing I said. Okay, so let me clarify this. So the point where the dragon always leaves its lair, is that always where it comes back also?
I mean, they found an area where there are serious dragon foot traffic, which makes them think that this
are
is
the
the
foot
dragon
tracks
comes
going
through.
back also?
Yeah,
Or
there
are
are
they
tracks
just
in
coming
both
forward?
directions.
But he could theoretically fly back home, right?
Yeah,
Theoretically.
especially if it's wounded enough, it's not going to pause to drop off one day away from its home
Yeah.
and then leisurely walk.
What if it
Yeah, I
has to
agree.
pee outside? Then it has to walk.
Okay, I say we spin the rock. Are we
Let's
ready?
spin the rock.
Grub plan no good, I guess.
All right. So
Grub
on a
spin
1,
rock.
it's Vaughn's plan. On a 2, it's Zai's plan. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, Grub, roll the D2. Spin the rock, buddy.
One
Okay,
for mine, 2 for Zai's.
So 1 is we do the crazy log shit, and then
Hell
2
yeah.
is we fight in the city.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
1d2.
1D2.
Grub takes the rock, and then Grub winds up. Not he. Grub is just a grub. Grub winds up, and then Grub with a full body spin.
2.
Woo!
Zai's plan it is.
All
All right,
right.
then let's make preparations.
Okay. You can make your preparations for the arrival of the dragon.
Wait, how we go fight dragon once it go away? It run away from here, then what?
We march over to the dragon's cave and we finish the fight.
How we know there not more stuff in cave?
There
Crazy
will
guy
be,
in the
but-
sky put fucking lich in cave or something. I know.
There will be, but it's the same either way.
Not that Grub know what that
The
is.
dragon-
As part of my preparation for the Dragon Con, can I convince like some of the people that live here to like help me dig holes and put spares in the holes?
Yes, you can. They've got like a wall and they've got a moat, and people will do whatever you say because you are the professional dragon slayers, title pending, here to stop this.
Patent pending.
So if you want to dig some pits, you can do it. But the dragon's pretty big. You're going to need to dig down, at least like 20 or 30 feet. And then it's probably going to have to be like a 15 by 15 foot hole. So that's a lot of cubic feet. That is 15 times 15 times 30.
We really
that is 6,750 cubic feet of earth.
Easy.
How many holes can I get?
Easy. You talk to Gabos. Gabos dig like that every day.
Yeah, I'll take as many volunteers as possible. I mean, there's 700 people here.
We're talking 190 cubic meters of earth being moved here. And then since you don't want it to be obvious that there's a hole there, you have to like spread the earth that you've pulled out around nice and evenly to make it look like there's not a trap here. This is going to be an arduous task. I think it'll take maybe 3 days to complete each hole. And then we can just see how many holes you can make based on when the dragon arrives next.
Grub have idea.
And that's including spares, right?
What plan? So how does Draggy get in hole?
No idea.
I mean, in the combat, maybe we can lead it over one. I'd rather have holes than not have holes.
It's starting to sound pretty complicated.
Okay.
The whole
idea.
plan is just a side thing which Eidolon is doing. I have no part of the whole plan.
Grub have good idea. Here's plan. Okay, Draggy uses big wing to fly, right? So when attack happens, you put hole in wing, then Draggy has to walk back.
Well, a single hole probably won't be enough to injure its wings so that
Lots
it can't fly.
of holes.
If we attack it with a lot of holes, it's theoretical that we could do it, yeah.
You talk to Ide. Ide likes holes. He's been talking about them all day.
Sure, but if the dragon is flapping its wings,
hole in ground, put hole in wing.
it might be harder to hit the dragon's wings than it would be a strike against its body.
But wing's really big.
Its body is bigger.
Yeah, that's true. Bigger thing is easier to hit. Warrior fighty guy smart. Monk man and warrior fighty guy real smart. Okay. You're gonna
do the plan. You're gonna fortify the city as best as possible, help the people defend it, and then if the dragon does escape, you're gonna chase it down. That's the plan.
Well, what about entangling roots? Can Grub cast that to like keep it?
Does entangling roots have a penalty against like large creatures or whatever, or?
Ooh,
I don't think it
good
does actually.
question. Let's look at the text of the spell. Entangle. Any or a creature. It does not mention a size. It will work on, in theory, anything.
But I can't cast while I'm in animal form. So, I think the most important thing that Grub has to do is prevent its breath weapon. It's super important.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll ask our cleric. Is there any chance the moment before the dragon engages us, if you could bless us? Cleric? That's you, Koibu.
Oh, sorry, cleric, not druid cleric. Right. Bless you when it attacks.
Achoo!
Yes, with the favor of the gods, I believe we will be more successful.
A bless spell for you means one more injured person dies. That's one less healing spell. That's one more dead civilian. Is that a
When
trade?
we are dealing with something as big as the scale of a dragon, I think that a bless spell on the dragon slaying team will ultimately fend off the dragon faster, and she shall kill less people as a result.
Well, as you are the dragon slayers, I will acquiesce to your demands. Yes, I shall do this thing.
Excellent. Thank you, Father.
Nice.
That's your
All right.
dad?
No. He's a priest.
What you call him? You call him father? He your big dad? You two know look alike.
We call our religious Grub. We call our religious leaders fathers.
What? All them dads? Very strange. Hume, very strange. Grub goes to try to dig a piece of trash out of the ground.
You can find a fish bone.
Grub will name this Grub Bone. Grabone.
Right size. Okay.
Grabone Bonnell the Second is the name of this.
Excellent.
Holds it up.
Excellent. Why don't we take a break? When we come back, we will see what happens with the dragon. Well, I guess you guys still have a few more days of downtime, so if there's anything else you'd like to do or research, then we'll take care of that. And I will try and get us ready for dragon battle.
Can't we grind first?
Oh, if you guys want to cruise around the jungle and fight shit and try and grind, that's possible.
I think that's
as
a
well.
really good idea.
That's pretty risky,
Real
though.
close.
If
One level would make a huge difference in this.
Mm-hmm. But if you have to use your spells, and then the dragon shows up before you get a full long rest, I don't know. It's up to you guys.
Wait,
Why don't we make that?
I want to change the name of Grub's Bone to Bone Ellie. Bon Ellie,
Okay.
the third bone.
We're taking a break, okay?
Put it in the
3.
See you guys on the other side.
Yeah, we'll see you guys on the other side.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Empires of Arcadia. We are getting ready for our dragon battle, but there are a few small things the players still want to know.
Okay, questions for the master guardsman dude. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm sure that your people have traveled up and down this river several times. Seems like your people have fought not only this dragon, but other creatures in the river as well. If you had to gauge the difficulty of attacking this dragon, do you think it's about as easy to land a blow on it as it is one of the lizard men? More difficult?
More difficult.
More difficult? Much more
The
difficult?
lizard folk may have shields, but the dragon's hide is very thick, and her neck is long and surprisingly agile, even though the scales there are somewhat thinner.
Would you say, like, well more difficult? Like, quite a bit more difficult, significantly more difficult to hit the dragon than the lizard men?
Yes.
Okay. And of all the times you've fought it, have a collection of you ever been fighting it? What is the most terrible piece of magic you've seen come from this dragon?
We have seen it cast many spells over the 100 or so years it's been attacking our city. Off and on, not every month for 100 years. It started out small. You know how this continent here, Arcadia, is a breeding ground for green dragons. They will lay their eggs here in large clutches and let them grow here before they move on to other areas. So Anthrax started out as a small beast in the jungle, slowly getting stronger and stronger. The most terrifying spells we've seen her cast are... We have not seen her cast a single offensive spell. They've all been supporting spells. Minor teleportations, the ability to vanish into thin air, the ability to turn day into night, the ability to cause small earthquakes, that sort of thing.
When you say that she vanishes to thin air, do you mean that when you fire at her, she'll still bleed from that spot? She's just invisible, or is she gone?
But she's vanished before completely without us being able to see where she is, and definitely wasn't in the same spot. And other times she simply is invisible, and you can see the footprints as she marches away and the shaking of the wine in our glasses, because somehow, for some reason, we have them out while we're fighting.
I want a
So-
metagame so bad.
What weapon do the fighters normally use?
Spears and bows.
Okay. And could we instruct them to mostly focus on the wings?
We can. That's an area of less concern typically, since its wing shots are not going to kill her ever. But I see your point if you want to disable her flight.
Yes, you see, this attack from the dragon on your village will be its last, and we'd like to prevent her escape.
I see. Well, we don't know when she will be here, so be ready. Be alert.
Okay,
How many
so all
holes
you
are we at?
guardsies, you attack the wings, yeah? It no escape. We beat it with a stick. We win.
I will instruct the Guardians to focus on the wings.
Yeah, that real good.
Awesome.
Make sure to make a big hole. If you want to know how to make a hole, you talk to Ide. He make biggest hole. He love hole more than anyone I know.
She
And of
looks to you.
course- And of course, you all have fought the dragon plenty of times, so I am sure you do not need the general wisdom of fighting against the dragon, but, try not to group up.
Ooh. I had a great idea. Is there any tar in the
Mhm.
village?
Yes.
And tar, that will catch fire, right?
It does burn, albeit be it slowly.
Could we pour like tar in the holes too and then light that on fire?
Of course.
Awesome. Let's do that. Let's pour some tar in the holes.
I do not mean to question your wisdom, O great sorcerer. How will you know where to dig the holes?
Oh, we're just digging them like randomly and hope to lead the dragon into it mid-combat.
I see. So if the dragon approaches the city from a side where the hole is not dug,
Yeah, that side is good for the plan.
I see. Well, let us hope dragon falls into a hole.
Let's hope so.
All right. Do you guys have any other questions? Anything else you want to tease out about the dragon?
I have questions, but my character's not smart enough to ask them in game, so I guess we're
Don't
gonna
you
go.
have like the highest int of the party?
It's a goblin.
But you have the highest int of the party, right?
He's
Same
Grub's,
as
Grub's
me.
done its best. Grub has done
Okay.
its best. Yeah.
All right.
At what range can the dragon attack you with some sort of ranged attack? Be it, I don't know, the breath seems pretty scary.
30 feet for the breath from the mouth. Although her neck is long and she can reach out and strike from a surprising distance. She tends to coil like
It's like
a
a
snake,
fucking giraffe.
fighting close, and then as people retreat, snapping at them from a distance.
You know
Is
how Koibu? You know
Hmm.
how for every 7 years a dog lives, it's one for a human. It's like for every 7 int that a human has, it's
That's not how
one
it
for a
works.
goblin.
It's the other way around, but I get what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
When this breath hits, does it generally spread out as a cone?
Yeah. 30 feet long, 30 feet wide at the end. Terrible,
never gonna get to
terrible
breathe.
damage.
Because I'm gonna hit it with my butt. We're gonna be good.
What's the DC on your web?
No saving throw.
No saving throw?
I don't know. I just made
It's no, it's a roll to hit. It's not a saving throw. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
but-
a +5 to hit.
Oh
So
shit!
Is that
If you can
something
hit.
I have a pretty good chance of hitting it.
Is that something you can repeatedly do?
Yeah.
So you should probably just web every single turn, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do
Okay.
until it kills me.
There's a recharge on the web. It's a 1 in 3 chance of coming back each
Wait,
round.
what? What are
I
you
gave
looking
you
at?
the character sheet to look at. Look at
When?
your spider stat block. An
Where's
hour
my
ago.
spider stat block?
It's the same place where your brown bear stat block is.
Oh, thanks, Koibu. Oh, you even drew a little picture for me of the giant spider. Thanks, man.
I drew that. Yes, I did. that was my artwork.
You're an amazing artist, dude.
Why, thank you.
It says recharge 5-6. What's that mean?
So you roll a d6, and on a 5 or a 6, on a 1d6, it recharges.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So it's a 1 in 3 chance to get it back every round. It's same for most breath weapons
Yeah.
and that sorts of things.
Dragon has the same thing.
Mhm.
Does that take an action to roll? It doesn't, right?
No, it's
Okay.
automatic.
So when you were, this is not me asking a question. This is me asking kind of a rules thing. So you were mentioning shooting the wings doesn't actually cause it damage. Is that true? It won't take any HP.
If you just pierce it through the wing, yeah, it won't cause damage to her core body, but it may disable her flight.
Okay, that's probably fine. Trade off.
We have to disable its flight.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a few questions for you logistically. As I think I mentioned to you during the break, while there are 50 guards present, no one really knows when the dragon's going to attack or where it's going to attack from. So at any given time when it strikes, there's about 25 guards on duty and 25 guards off duty. and the 25 that are on duty are spread throughout the town on the walls because they're not a police force. They're like a anti-monster force. So there's no like it's not going to be like the dragon shows up and all 50 guards are there fighting it. So how do you want to deploy? Do you want to stay as a cluster somewhere on the walls, cluster somewhere in the town? Are you going to spread yourselves out? Are you taking the cleric with you?
What is the radius or diameter of this town? Is it like relatively circular? How far is it from end to end?
That's a fucking perfect question. Let me do some math here based on how I built Yaka. I will get that answer in just a minute.
Okay, in response to, in general though, since it could be any amount of days, I guess as it gets closer to a month, we become to be more vigilant, but we should be pretty lax during the first weeks.
Why?
But yeah, we'll generally hang out together.
Wait, what is why?
I'm saying we can't be on guard for 24/7.
I'd be pretty on edge if I knew there was a dragon about to attack. I
We
wouldn't
should
do
ask,
that, like-
does dragon attack during the night, or has it always been during the day?
Almost always during the daytime, rarely at night.
Okay, well, it seems like we shouldn't set up guard during the night then.
During the day?
Yeah, during the day we'll be vigilant, but during the night we just rest up.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
good. Is
there's
everyone
gonna be
like
a
rested
full-
their characters fully too?
Yes,
What
you will
was
all be. You are currently all full rested.
With all spells.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 220,000 divided by 100. 700 divided by 20,000.
He's calculating the HP for the dragon.
I'm calculating the diameter of the town. 'Cause it's got I know its density and I know its size, but I don't know its diameter. I think its diameter is 0.06 miles. I'm sorry, its radius is 0.06 miles.
Any Oilers in chat?
So it should be maybe like 350 feet across is the size of the village. 700 people live in it. It's a pretty packed, tightly dense village.
How much time would it take to run from one end of the village to the other?
Let's say it's 350 feet from one side to the other, but you can't beeline. So let's call it 500 feet of movement. And you can move 60 feet around. So it would take you 8 rounds to get from one side of the city to the other if there are no impediments and you can go full speed.
Roger that.
Okay. Well, let's just set up in the center of the village and stay somewhat hidden.
Is a dragon considered a humanoid?
No.
Nice.
Okay. The party is going to set up in the center of town. Are you going to bring the cleric? Is the cleric going to hang with you specifically, or is it going to be doing something else somewhere else?
We can't ask the cleric to be with us like 18 hours a day, so no.
Okay.
But
No, we put him in a building, give him like a temple, and then when we run back to him when we're screwed, get healed, run back out.
Well, we did have a plan to, like, at the beginning of the fight, have him bless us. So how about we aim to set up... We'll try to encourage the cleric to set up near the middle of town. It's a good place anyways for a temple, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the cleric will try to stick around the center of town as much as possible, but they'll be like, little Timmy broke his arm, someone needs to go patch that up, or, Janice is delivering a baby, cleric needs to be there, sort of thing.
Can I cast animal friendship to make my friend the dragon?
Only if the dragon is a beast, I believe.
Isn't it
Right.
a beast?
It's a dragon. It's a separate category than beast.
Can I have a spell called dragon friendship?
Absolutely. Wait until you're level 15, and then you can cast it.
I'm going to hold you to that, dude.
You better. Gonna kill Devin so fast now.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Just kill me at level 14. you gotta wait, and you gotta give me all the hope, and then I'm like, finally, Koibu, and then
I'll bring you to level 15, and then I'll just never put a dragon in front of you after that. This one's not a dragon, technically. It's got arms and legs. It's a humanoid.
It's a Draco Lich.
It's an undead. It's not classified as a dragon anymore. Okay, excellent.
So, how are we looking, and how many holes are we getting?
I haven't rolled for how many days it's going to take. Hold on. It will take only 4 days to get 1 hole dug. I am so sorry.
It's a big hole.
It's a great hole, and it's got spikes in the bottom, and it's filled with tar and pitch.
Is it the best hole?
It is the best hole of all the holes you've dug. Now, because I know you put a lot of time into lobbying for these holes, I'm going to have you roll to see if the dragon comes near the hole or approaches from the hole side.
This is actually the most important roll in the game.
Buddy.
This is awesome.
This is going to be a D20, and you need a 20. You have a 1 in 20 chance because you only got... It's a fucking town that's, what to say, 350 feet across.
Even a crit is a 19 or 20. You got to give him a 19.
A crit is a natural 20.
A 20 is really generous already. Just take it. Just take it.
Oh my god.
Are you what?
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Holy shit, baby! Holy shit!
What? Oh my god!
Holy shit, Ziz.
He's been
All
going
right.
about these holes for like fucking 3 days.
It paid off, buddy. Everyone laughed at you. I didn't even believe in you, but you believed in yourself, and that's the most important thing in the world.
This guy just rolled a 6 link on 1 fuse.
Holy shit.
That's insane.
All right.
Yo, who's team hole now?
We should have believed, dude.
I didn't even think of what this would mean. I kind of just gave you like a bullshit roll and I didn't even bother figuring out the consequences of a success. All right, so it's approaching from the whole side. Okay. All right. So this is how it goes down. You're in the city one day. It's an ordinary day. It's been 4 days since the end of your long rest. You've talked with warriors. You've talked with some of the rangers who have scouted for you. You've brought builders to dig holes, fill them with tar and spikes and stuff. And I can think currently Ziz, Eidolon, is with some of the builders on a different part of the town, currently digging a new hole because, you know, you're digging holes and watching over them. The rest of the party is in the center.
I want to clarify this. Wouldn't Ziz just direct where the hole should...
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
Yeah,
Okay, all right. Good call. Ziz is not digging a hole. The whole party is in the middle of town.
Actually, I would most likely be admiring the first hole because of how beautiful it was.
You want to be right next to the hole?
Probably not.
we agreed. We're going to hang out near the middle.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Okay. All right. So you're hanging out near the middle of the town. You've been in town for 11 days now. The first hole is dug. The second hole is getting dug. The cleric is nearby. He is in the middle of teaching a young man how to stitch up wounds properly. They've got some fish bones. They made some very careful holes in it to make some needle and thread. And he's going over the lessons of sewing, trying to stitch up an orange. And that is when the first cry comes out. There's the sound of a wounded man kind of like gurgling his last breath, which is what alerts you to the presence of the dragon. A moment later, there is a loud, thunderous noise as little bits of earth and wood fly into the air. You can see ramparts kind of breaking up, and you know that the dragon is here. Anthrax has arrived. You have 4.5 rounds before you get to the wall. So I'm going to go do some combat simulation for a little bit while you guys are on your way to the dragon.
Okay. Probably closer to 5 rounds. The first round is spent. Cleric, now is the time to bless us.
Okay.
Did it fall in the hole? With a natural 20, this has to have a huge impact on this fight.
You haven't seen it yet. You don't know what's happened yet.
Okay.
But it could fall in the hole while fighting.
It is already amazing enough.
Okay. All right. So the cleric will throw a bless spell on all of you. The duration of bless is not super long.
It's like an
It's
hour.
1 minute, so you'll have
What?
5 rounds of bless left.
Is it
Each-
really?
Each round is only 6 seconds, so it lasts for 10 rounds, and it'll
pretty
take 4 rounds to get there. So you'll have 6 rounds of bless once you get to the wall. And let us see how much damage we can get done to the dragon while you guys arrive.
This
you-
hole better carry so hard, dude.
You push your way through the city streets as people go in the opposite direction. You're having to fight the tide as people flee from the dragon. You can hear shouts and cries of combat coming from the wall as the guardians do their very best. I need to make some dice rolls here to hold the dragon off. 6, 2,
They're
4,
targeting its
6.
wings, right?
They are. Some of them are targeting the wings. Those with bows, those with spears are targeting it in the chest and arms and backs, and all the regular places. Hold on one sec, guys.
Okay.
Sorry, apparently I had been bogarting the wine of the house, and it needed to be returned.
Bogarting, that's such a good word.
All right. You arrive at the walls 4 rounds later. I'm going to bring you in. I'm going to get your tokens. I've made you a little map of what the city looks like.
Well, that's just a
gonna
little
get your
itty bitty
tokens.
dragon.
Just a little bit. Oh. Just a little bitty guy. He does fit into a 10 by 10 cube when he curls up because he's technically size large.
Oh, what a
Too many
cute little
grubs.
dragon. The bear is as big as the dragon.
It's weird. 5th edition's weird that way, but that is how it
Excellent.
works.
So
All right.
where's my hole?
I always knew.
Your hole, let's see, the front gate is maybe like just off. Actually, we'll just put it on screen right here. And your hole is right nearby. I'm going to put it on the map in just a moment. Let's call that box, which I'm going to color orange for you so you can see it, is the front gate. And your hole, which I will internally color yellow, is right next to the front gate. Not there. It's like right here. So the
Nice.
people can come and go, but like if the dragon approaches the gate, the hole's there for it to slip into. All right. And
We
let's
gotta
get
lead
some-
it to the gate.
Let's get some jungle warriors over here for us. On the walls, we'll have 1, 2, 3, and then there are some more in town coming up as reinforcements. Perfect. And since Grub rolled initiative for the party last time, Eidolon, why don't you roll initiative for the party this time?
Don't mind if I do.
Don't roll shitty. Okay.
Hopeful.
Thanks, Ziz.
Well, about that.
Okay.
Okay, it's hard carrying with this hole.
All right, so Anthrax goes off this round. She will come to the wall and easily climb up it. Takes a look from side to side. No enemies are within 30
Wait a second.
feet.
Wait a second. Wait a second. If we're
There you go.
approaching this, before we start getting into this, we literally ask the question, does the fire come out in a 30 by 30 cone or not? We would
Yeah.
not approach it like this. Can we
Yes.
have some time to adjust our...
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and adjust
Okay,
yourselves. You're
thank
right.
you.
wouldn't be
Before
clustered.
she comes
Other-
over the wall and takes a single, let's see, 8d25 breath, and all of you are dead. Okay.
I would be
all right,
running towards my hole.
That's only fair.
Question: is there a way to get out there other than the gate, or like do you climb up the wall from some stairs somewhere?
There are the back of the wall is more of just like an earthen rampart that comes down, so you can run up to the wall at any point of it, and then it's a 15-foot drop. So if you lower yourself, you can drop without taking falling damage, or you go through the front gate.
Okay.
Wait, how tall did you say the wall was again?
15 feet. You'd have to lower yourself to not take falling damage.
Okay.
So Anthrax will walk on over. Actually, I think she is supposed to be 3x3, but for some reason her token got messed up on this layer. And will... What is she doing here? She will start with her multi-attack, of course, and take a bite at this person for a whopping, what is that, 18 plus 9 damage. That is a critical hit. So she will just eviscerate and eat this Guardian in one shot. And then use the rest of her movement to stomp over here. But I think that probably limits her movement. Yep, that's as far as she can go this round.
How does
She just did 27 damage with her 1 out of 3 attacks.
Is a multi-attack, can you attack one person, then attack another and another, or is a multi-attack always on the same person? Oh.
No, it can be spread out.
Okay.
All right, it is the party's turn.
Okay. How far can I shoot the web? Let
You
me
have all the information at your disposal.
Yeah, I'm looking. Okay.
30-60.
The question is, are there a lot of guards around? Because I only see 2 guards on the map right now. But you said there would be like 25-ish, right?
Yeah, but they're all spread out through the rest of the city. They are converging.
They're
presently.
coming now,
If you
right?
scroll up, you'll see more guards.
Oh, I see. Okay, very cool. Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
Can I move my character here, right next to the hole?
absolutely.
And then I also that's like I don't know. This shouldn't take an action, but I would try to signal for guards to get closer to me and fight around the hole.
Sure, yeah, you whistle and wave them over.
And then I
Perfect.
magic missile the dragon.
Oh shit, do it. Unleash your magic missile. Magic missile is a beautiful spell because it always hits. Is it broken again or still?
Well, I think
Come
if
on,
I
what's
press
going
it
on
with your spells?
again, it should work. No?
For some reasons, all of your spells got broken. And I don't know what it was that did it. Here, let me replace your magic missile spell with a new magic missile spell. And try it again.
We also want to talk about, we're going to initially aim for the wings, right?
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And aim at the wings until it looks like you can't escape.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You hit the dragon for 11 points of damage. The magic missiles pierce through its hide all over the place, and it whips its head around to look at you.
You aim
after
for
it
the
hits
wings, right?
Yes,
3
yes,
injured
yes.
spots.
Yeah.
You aim for the wings?
Because
Yeah.
magic missiles don't miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So never mind. It doesn't take any damage to its core body, but you do puncture 3 large holes in its wings that shred them to pieces.
That's actually Pog.
That is Pog.
Nice.
One of the dragon's wings is semi-operational right now. The other one is fully operational.
Damn.
Anyone else in the party?
I'll come over here. I have 30 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take 30 feet of movement, and then I'll take a dodge action here.
Okay.
Grub will. Grub will move over here, and then Grub is going to ready a spell. I think ready a level 1 spell.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah.
What are the conditions on which the spell goes off? And if the conditions fail to happen, the spell still resolves.
Yes.
I mean. Okay.
No, the spell dissolves, right?
You lose the spell slot.
Yes. The condition is if it comes over here, it's an entangle spell, and it's going
Okay.
to hopefully it falls in the hole, and then we cast entangle. That's the plan.
Okay, so you can see the hole through the open gate.
Yes.
And are you talking about if it goes in the entangle area or over here? Fuck it, I'll just let you decide.
If the dragon comes into the hole, I'm casting entangle right then.
Into the
Yeah.
hole. Okay.
Yes.
Wait, did
So
you
it's
say
in the
that?
hole and entangled.
Did you say that preparing that already uses your spell?
It
Yeah.
does,
Yes.
but it's a risk I have to take.
So you're spending your spell slot to aim at this hole right now.
I'm using.
Just to be clear.
I can cast entangle no matter what. It just depends on what happens.
Okay.
If entangle doesn't work, then I lose the spell slot, but it's worth the risk. Because if it does work,
Really?
we have a. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just
Alrighty.
quickly from within lots of buildings, I shoot off a arrow at a wing.
Ooh, okay. Against the damaged wing or the undamaged wing?
It's spread out damage, undamaged wing.
Okay.
Should I roll damage? I'll just roll it.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And you hit the undamaged wing, which is now damaged, and I am marking them separately so I don't forget which one's which.
Okay, and I'm gonna duck behind this mess of buildings.
All right.
Could I intimidate as a minor action?
Yeah, how do you want to intimidate the dragon?
Or like I'd taunt it? I wanted like
Intimidate the dragon.
I mean, dragons are like prideful and like arrogant. So I want to like yell at it. You're the smallest and puniest dragon I've ever seen.
Give me an intimidation check from your character sheet. Wow, that kind of cuts close to home, and for good reason. You don't know this, but Anthrax is the smartest of her litter, but also the smallest of her litter. She did end up eating all of her brothers and sisters, but she has spells while they didn't. And she hears your words and cranes her neck back to look at you. It is now the NPC's turn, and this woman on the walls is gonna bolt. She goes off and runs because she's just about to die there. And the reinforcements are getting a little bit closer. This one will come to here and hurl a spear at the dragon. 1d20 plus 5 to hit is a 14 that misses. I should just roll these with dice. That's why I have dice.
They have all been instructed for wing attacks. Pretty much.
This one will get to there. Can't make any attacks. This one will get to here. Here. What?
Remember, guys, we have bless also, so everything is D4.
Oh, yeah, plus 1d4 on everything.
Yeah.
Call. Here to here. Oh, don't want to be close to allies. To there. This one will come through. You've already moved. Perfect. It is Anthrax's turn again as we tick back to the start of the round. She's heard your insult and turns towards you. Does some quick math in her head. Ooh. She's gonna stomp over here.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Gets up on the earthen rampart and breathes some poison gas at you and at this person right here. I will need you to make.
Can I entangle her first? Because I'm ready to spell.
Yeah.
Do it. I'm doing it.
Put it in chat.
Casting entangle. So at that moment, all of, like the roots and things come up, and it's like.
Yes.
So it's going to be
Disrupt
entangled
hits
up
the
on the
stick.
wall now?
It's better than taking a breath hit.
Wait, why would it not take a breath hit?
If it gets restrained, it can't use its breath.
Really?
It has to. It can't do any action. That's all it does.
That is not what restrain does.
Wait, really?
That is not what restrain does.
Oh, no. Let me clarify. Are you doing the web in general, or are you doing that planned? Oh, no, this is entangled. Never mind.
This is entangled. This will keep the dragon's feet bound to the ground so she can't move.
Wait, that's fucking useless.
Yeah, it is. True!
Can I not do that? I didn't know the rules.
Thousands of hours! Devin.
Entangle goes off on the dragon area. Did you put the scroll? Yes, you did. And she gets a dex save to avoid? She rolls a 22 on her dex save. Very good roll.
I did good, guys! I got
She ignores it. And then she breathes her poison breath all over the front guard and you. I need you to make me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, Eidolon.
You got it, dude. Nat 20. Easy. Don't tell me you waste your only nat 20 on that hole. You dug your own fucking grave.
Wait, Constitution save?
If you have inspiration, by the way,
Oh, thanks.
if you have inspiration, now's the time to use it. Just play.
Oof,
All right.
okay.
Woo! All right, you will take half damage of whatever this rolls. Half of 28, 14.
8d6.
8d6 poison damage, yes, sir. And she's used her breath weapon for the now. And that's all she can do that round. It is the party's turn.
What are the conditions of her wings right now?
This guard's fucking dead. The one wing is one shot away from being unusable, and the other wing is 3 shots away from being unusable.
What is one
Why don't
shot?
you
Each of the
disable one
magic
wing?
missiles as individual shots.
Okay, so are shots damage or is it just hits?
Any hit will penetrate and break the wing, regardless of the amount of damage it would have dealt.
Can
And
a
you just
dragon
need to poke.
fly with one wing? Are these like jet engine standards or whatever, like FAA
You
guidelines?
have
Or...
no way of knowing the answer to that question.
No
You
fucking
can-
way it is a dragonfly with one wing. That's the answer. Okay.
That seems like a logical explanation.
Do I get advantage if I fight from this point?
No, the other guard is too far away to be granting advantage. She's one extra tile off.
Oh, well, isn't
not
that
threatening
convenient?
yet.
Isn't that convenient? Wait, they have spears. That's not a 10 range
do.
weapon?
That's
Like
not a
halberd?
reach weapon. No.
All right, what's the plan, guys?
Everyone else in the party?
Okay.
Eidolon. Bye.
I used my shatter.
You're gonna shatter her?
Yeah.
Okay. Put it in there. DC 13 save for D10 for 10 damage. Okay. Constitution save is a 20. She takes half damage from that. But the loud clap goes off. Your ears ring. Small little bits of porcelain figurines shatter into little bits of dust around you.
Okay. Grub is
Wait, Shatter is a radius spell, right?
That's an AoE spell, yeah.
AoE spell? Does it do any damage to the wings?
It's not going to do. It's doing damage to the creature instead of to its wings.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Chorus. Okay,
Yeah.
chorus.
What else could you possibly expect, huh?
Which wing is the damage one? Is it the left one or the right one?
Her right wing. First
All
person.
right. Okay.
Grub is going to cast okay. How's Eidolon doing? How's his HP?
I'm very low.
look at
9
him.
out of 23.
Oh, wait, really?
Okay. So
It's just the green background behind him that makes him look like he's fine.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
oh, I see. Okay. Grub is going to transform into the giant spider,
Okay.
and
You
then
become the spider.
move up on the wall. Oh wait, can you give me a spider token?
I'm bringing it out. Come here, Spidey.
How much can a spider move?
As much as a spider can.
Excellent.
30 feet. I also need you to roll me 4d10 plus 4 for hit points.
Can do, boss. Oh, good.
Perfect. That's starting HP.
Okay. The spider... How far does it get? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? So it can attack in this round. Yeah.
And this is up to you, but do you want to keep the entangle spell going?
I don't need to concentrate on anything else right now, so I might as well. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the spider can the spider web an attack in 2 actions? It can, right? It can use its web and then it can attack.
No, they are both separate actions.
All right, it's going for the web mouth, the butt mouth plan.
From adjacent to the dragon? Are you sure you want to do that from adjacent to the dragon?
What's wrong with it?
It's a ranged attack. You'll have disadvantage since you're at point blank range.
Okay, so then Grub will wait. So how far can I shoot it? 30, 60 feet?
Yeah, 30 no penalty to hit and 60 at disadvantage.
Okay, so let's go to 30 behind this guard. Sounds good.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Now
Alright.
give me a web attack.
How? Okay, let's see.
Click the web button.
Click the web button.
You mouse over the text, it turns red. Just click the red web text. There you go. A 12 to hit.
Oh.
It is no good. The web shoots at the dragon, and it sort of just like turns slightly, and the web hits one of its wings, and it shakes it off, and the web is just like over the
Plus
wing now.
1d4. I don't know if it'll matter, but
Roll additional 1d4. 3? 15 is not good enough to hit the dragon.
No!
Better AC than a lizard folk.
As a minor action, can I continue intimidating the dragon to try to
Absolutely.
make it even more angry now that it can't even move?
Yeah. Oh, it can move. It passed
It
its
can.
save. It can just keep cruising.
Wait, so
Oh.
is it's not stuck in the entangle at all right now? Like,
No, it is not entangled in the slightest.
okay.
But if it moves, doesn't it have to do another check, or how does that work?
Nope. If you pass your save against entangle, you just walk away.
Awesome. I'm committing to Team Hole. So I say, I can't believe, I don't even think you're a real dragon. You're more like a lizard.
Oh my god. Painful words. The dragon's already kind of pissed at you from before. It shrugs these off because it's clearly a dragon. It's not like you're swinging too low down on the belt now that it's like not even, you know, it's like when you're in an insult contest and then someone says something so far out of left field, you're like, well, that's not even worth it, you know? Dragon doesn't give a shit about this insult. Vaughn, you're the only one left to go.
Are ready to attacks reactions or opportunity attacks? Or can you ready
They
an
are
attack?
reactions.
Okay,
yes.
so you can't ready an attack and attack twice, right?
Correct.
Hunt it with me.
Do what?
Hunt it with me. We're like about to get it in the hole. Go team hole.
It's me too. So I'm just gonna pop out real fast and shoot its damaged wing. It's really damaged wing.
No good. Your
And
bow
I'm
jams.
having fun.
Your bull jams.
Your bow jams.
Okay, I'll come out here, and I'll walk by, and I'll try and intimidate it as well. I don't think I'm very intimidating, but maybe I.
What are your words to
God
intimidate?
damn it!
Steven, channel into your inner StarCraft 2
And he gets
trash
+4
talk
as well.
and
Handle
do
your
something.
Indra.
I can't use those anymore. I'll get banned.
It.
I'm sorry.
Boss fight.
Debate the dragon.
I see the dragon. I recommend it use some moisturizer because it looks like it has some real cracked skin.
And he
That's
gets
all I
+4.
got. I channeled my inner
+4
Lily
from that.
Pichu. Okay, I'm walking away with that one.
Well, you only needed to beat a 14.
Plus
and
1d4.
The dragon looks at her skin, looks at you. She doesn't have a lot of suitors around here. Maybe it's because of her skin. Maybe it's because she's the only dragon on the land, but you're making her feel self-conscious about herself. All right, dragon's turn.
Wait, I moved 10 feet, so I have 10 more feet of movement.
Oh,
Can you? Is there any chance you can like drag the map more, or
yes.
like give me some space to the bottom right?
And then we will do this. And this.
Okay, I would like to move here then at the end of my turn. Wait. Wait, is intimidation, is that a... Wait, he said bonus action?
Yeah, that's fine. That's just like you're shouting at the dragon while you're doing this shit. We don't need
Okay.
to make
If you ready a dodge, do you get like advantage on like saves or...
if you take the dodge action, they get disadvantage to hit you, and I think you get advantage on dex saves, but let me double check. 'Cause I'm not sure.
What kind of saves are usually for magical spells?
Depends on the spell. Could be whiz, int, dex. Usually,
Okay, I don't care.
usually
I'm gonna
whiz or
move.
dex.
Over here.
Okay.
Dude, imagine if the hole works.
It's got it. We rolled a 1. We rolled a 20.
I can't ready a dodge, right?
You can just take a dodge. You didn't do any actions on your turn, did you?
I did the shatter.
Oh, you did the shatter, right? So you cannot dodge. No. Let's see. Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage, and you make dexterity saving throws with advantage. Perfect. Okay. The guards come along. This one on the backside hurls her spear. +5 to hit is a miss. And now she's out of spears, so she needs to bolt and go grab another one. This guard's going to show up, hurl her spear. That's actually going to be an 18, which will hit one of the wings.
Woo!
It will hit the less wounded of the two wings. One wing is 1 hit away, one wing is 2 hits away. This guard over here will throw a spear, miss. This will throw a spear, miss. This one will come down and throw a spear and hit the more injured wing, which now is just, it's covered in holes. There's a big spear hole that went like through it and then kind of back down, is resting on the wings. It is ripped to shreds.
Nice.
This guard will get to here. That's as far as she can get this round. Anthrax's turn. First, we roll a d6 to see if her breath weapon recharges. And it does!
Ooh.
So she turns to face this direction, where you guys are. See how she can hit all of you in this 30-foot breath weapon cone? Yeah, she's going to back up to whatever distance is the right distance to make that happen. And
Back up into the hole?
No, back up this way. And throw a breath weapon at these guys. So, Spider, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Wait,
or take 14
what was the
damage.
point of my intimidation? What did that do?
You have intimidated her. Right now she's breathing her breath weapon, but she hasn't finished her turn.
Okay, so it's hitting... how does the cone work?
It's 30 feet long and 30 feet wide at the end. So you can see that this is the end.
my
It's
God.
30 feet wide.
Jesus.
And
So
then
I-
it's,
okay, so
you
what
know,
do I have
30
to do?
feet. A Constitution saving throw.
Isn't a
gotta be in
spider immune to poison?
Are you?
I don't know, but it makes sense because it has spider poison.
I don't think a spider is immune to dragon poison.
Why not?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but it's not. You pass. You only take half damage. You take 7. That was a shitty roll on that 8d6. If you mouse over that 14, you can see how bad of a roll that is.
Wow,
Yeah.
all ones.
Wow.
Oh my
Brutal.
God.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
trash. In fact, even if all of these guards fail, they will all still live because they have at least 15 HP. So this
so
one
lucky.
is wounded. This one's at 1 out of 15. Can you see these? Yeah, that's close enough. And then... Oh, wow, they all have only 15 HP. They're really shitty. Whoops. Okay. Alrighty.
Wait a
and
second. Isn't this
then
wall supposed to be 15 feet high? How is the dragon shooting through the wall?
She's tall enough that she can, like, her neck can crane up and look over.
Okay, Koibu.
Dragon, what do you expect, huh? And now the dragon is going to come right for our dearly beloved Eidolon. He's going to walk here, 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 and here, and walk right into the trap on Eidolon.
Team Hole!
The dragon will get some sort of dex save to avoid falling in the trap, like we always get whenever we run into traps. So we'll give her a 23 on the dex save is more than enough to like start to fall in.
She
and
rolled a
catch herself on the
19
edge.
for that. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh.
So she pauses at the edge as like the ground gives way.
Oh no.
She looks up at you, Eidolon, and gets like a really wicked grin. Like she's proud of the trap that you've lain for her. As she like puffs a little smoke out of her nose. Now it's the party's turn.
Oh shit.
Wait, doesn't she get disadvantage for being intimidated by Destiny?
I mean, you had both intimidated her.
Yeah.
Does she ignoring your
Like, she would
intimidate?
be
Is she
enraged.
so intimidated that she's going to ignore, have disadvantage on?
Stop.
her dex?
Wait a second. Is she intimidated? Does that mean I get advantage on attacks?
No, intimidation it does not have a mechanical benefit. There's no like.
There's nothing.
this person. There's not
Okay.
like you have the intimidation tag. You now get X, Y, and Z. It's all role play.
Koibu, right. Let me
Yeah.
walk you through this. Imagine you're a big dragon, right? You're proud to be a dragon. First, you get insulted, and you're called like a small dragon, which you've been bullied your entire life about. And then, not only that, but right after being called a small dragon, you get insulted for your skin. I would not be thinking straight. I would be angry and distracted.
And the dragon just like charges like, oh.
And not only that, my wing that I love is full of holes. I would be angry.
What size is this creature?
She is size huge.
What size? Do I get to be medium or am I
You're
small?
medium.
Oh, so that's just one size larger than me?
No, medium, large, huge. 2 sizes larger.
If I tripped her while she was like barely gaining purchase right there, would that cause her to fall into the pit?
If you could somehow land and attack on her while she was falling into the pit, I would give her disadvantage on that dex save.
Is she in the process of falling into that pit right now, or?
I mean, she was charging towards it. Did you have an action left over?
No.
That you could. Is there something you could do?
I mean, it's my turn, so can I do something now?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. No, right, no. Okay, so she. Hold on. I'm still trying to figure out Eidolon's lawyering.
Okay.
Because his lawyering was good, you know? I felt insulted by it. I'm going to give her a will save to see if she is so frustrated by the last intimidation. So she needs to roll a d4 and add that to your 15 on your intimidation, Steven.
Roll a d4.
Yeah, because you got blessed. So you get plus d4 on all of your attacks and saving
My
throws.
intimidation was a
and
19 then.
Okay, so she's got to beat a 19 on this wisdom save to not be so enraged that she has disadvantage on this check. 6. All right. She does have disadvantage on the check, and a 13 is not enough. She will step into the hole, fall to the ground. Eidolon, give me a d6 for the spiky damage that she takes as she falls 10 feet and lands on some spikes. Holy shit.
Oh,
all right. Oh, whoops. Not total of -6. There we go. Okay. Party's turn.
Can I go first? Burning hands, and can I hit both the tar and the dragon?
Absolutely.
Woo! Dude, Ziz is carrying my man. Let's go.
I'm just trying to find it.
10 damage if she fails a D13 dex save, which she passes. She will take 5 damage, and the tar below her will set on fire. 5e bonfire damage. There's a bonfire spell that does d8 damage. Great. So why don't you roll me an additional 1d8 damage for the damage the bonfire does to her below her? Win some, lose some. All right. Rest of the party.
I move back inside. I don't want to stand out here with the dragon.
She will bite at you as she takes an opportunity attack at you as you
while
back
she's
away.
in the hole?
She might be a dragon, but she's got a long freaking neck. She's like, her body is like 15 feet long. Her head is like 10 feet long. She's got a 5-foot head on her as well. So even though she's below the ground level, her head still snakes above.
Can I wait until other people are attacking her then, and maybe get away and? Okay,
that's fine. Wait for your action. Rest of the party.
All right, I'm going to go up on this wall. It's in a pit. Does that mean I get advantage on this bow attack?
No. If anything, she has cover because she's underground and not fully visible from you.
I'm on a wall, though.
So you might be able to get a full vantage point on her, but I don't think it grants advantage. Unfortunately, high ground doesn't do that in 5e.
Sure.
In 2e, you get +1 to hit.
Being squeezed into a hole?
Unfortunately, the hole is big enough to comfortably fit her.
Wait, let me go first, okay? Well, if I move 30 feet, what?
18's gonna hit.
Oh,
Roll me some
I could have
damage.
given you advantage, but okay.
Okay, well, I'm good. So 7 damage.
Perfect.
If I'm here, I should be able to. I can reach, right? 10 feet reach.
Absolutely.
All right. While I'm here, I will take a swing with my halberd. +4 to hit. 27 to hit is for sure a hit, right?
Absolutely.
So I don't think there's a restriction on size for the trip attack. Do you want to look that up? Oh, no. It's if the target is large or smaller. This is a huge target?
This is a huge target.
Okay.
Yeah.
What can you add the 1d4 to?
Anything.
Plus
attack
attack.
roll.
Literally everything?
Attack
Any
rolls,
attack
saving
or saving
throws, that sort of thing.
So like
Skill checks.
a superiority die? Would that? Can I add it?
No.
No?
No. It will never add damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so then my damage is going to be 8. I'm just going to throw a trip attack just to do damage, so 13 damage altogether.
Alrighty. 13 to the dragon.
And then I'm going to swing with my halberd butt. 15 to hit. Does that hit?
It's a plus 1d4, but
Yeah.
even 15 wouldn't hit.
Yeah.
It's
so that's
plus,
a miss.
Oh, it's a plus 1d4. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I use my precision die here, it would or wouldn't add to that, my 2-hit roll, adding on a precision die.
So you would roll the 1d4 from the blessed and then the 1d8 from the precision die.
Okay, only 1d4 one time, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and toss the precision die here to see if I can. Actually, no, I won't. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna do an action surge here though, and I will take a second attack. 21.
Hit.
Yeah, another. Okay, and then
Jesus.
10 damage.
Woo! That's some damage.
To join in on this, can I use Quicken Spell to use my bonus turn?
Yes. Do you have sorcery points left over?
Yes, I'm full.
Go for it.
Yeah. So you said that the tar was small or slow to burn. Is all of it burning yet?
it's all on fire, but it'll burn for a while, right? It
Okay.
doesn't produce large flames, but a lot of slow.
I do
slow.
another shatter then.
I think you can still only cast a cantrip, right?
Wait,
you
what?
can cast a spell. There's weird rules regarding spell casting, casting 2 spells at once. When you use Quicken spell, it changes one of your spells from an action to a bonus action. But when you cast 2 spells in a round, one of them has to have a bonus action and the other has to be a cantrip. You can't cast 2 spell slot spells, unfortunately.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay.
But I can I move without the dragon biting me yet?
Nope.
Okay,
it's
Grub.
still in biting range.
Leave that to Grub.
Okay.
Grub is going to shift out of spider form and cast like roots that come out from the ground of the pit to try to entangle the dragon in the pit.
Okay. Throw
Nice.
me a...
And I'm gonna rule you that this should be a disadvantage because it's in the pit, doesn't have
And the
its
roots,
wings.
yeah, the roots
Yeah.
are coming from like the walls and the sides, not just below it.
Yes.
It definitely has disadvantage.
Hell yeah. Okay. Here it comes.
All right. DC 13 dexterity saving throw at disadvantage. No, passes with flying colors. Natural 15, natural 16 on the saves.
Grub will move back behind this building and use the nimble goblin thing to hide.
All right. It is
tried.
Wait, is it strength, not dex? We've got the chat lawyers coming out.
strength saving throw. Whatever. It's still a natural 15 and a natural 16.
Okay.
It still beats any
I
modifier.
He's
I
beaten.
think I'm still better off running away, right? I don't really
I don't
want to stand
No.
here.
Or I
Really?
can't say anything.
Do what
It's
you
your
want.
call, man.
All
your life.
I'll stay.
Ooh.
You stay. Oh no, it's the NPC's turns. All right.
Yeah.
These wounded guards are done. They ain't sticking around any longer. They're fucking off. Let's see. You went to go get a spear. You went to go get a spear. You can come into the fray today, but you'll have to use all of your movement to get into attack range. You can go to here and hurl your spear at disadvantage. 11 and 11 plus 5 is a 16. Is still going to be a miss. And this one over here can climb up onto the wall and hurl her spear. 5 and 5 is 10, is a miss. It is Anthrax's turn. The dragon is going to cast a spell. Dragon's going to cast Misty Step. She doesn't want to be in this hole. She's tired of this bullshit. She will instantly blink and teleport to 30 feet away. And then she will turn her back on the jungle, on the city, and run as fast as her dragon legs will take her. So she is 1, 2, 3. That's 15 feet. She is 25 feet off the map.
Wait, but she has to see it.
Yeah?
She's still down the hole.
She's tall. She's got like a huge body and a long neck. Her head is above the hole. We covered this last time.
It's Koibu.
Mhm.
The entangled terrain is difficult, even if they resist the. It was half movement through that.
But
Well,
she
no, it
blinked.
doesn't matter. She just cast it out of it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
All right, so she's 25 feet off screen. So she is 65 feet from Zai. Oh, and she gets to see if her breath weapon recharges. It does not.
25
Party's
feet
turn.
off screen means that can I still get next to her for an attack, or?
Oh, fuck. Hold on. Where did I put? She had blinked 30 feet, so she'd blink to there. So you cannot get to her and attack at the same time.
I can't get to her and attack her at the same time, but
Yeah.
I could theoretically use my bonus action to take a dash, right?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. There we go. You could bonus action dash and catch up with her.
Okay, hold on. Math this out for me. We're going big memes here, okay? So we're doing our trigonometry here. Can I bonus action dash? Oh, yes. I want to dash to where I'm... Wait, no, wait, not that. I want to bonus action dash so that I'm 10 feet in front of her. Do I have enough space to do that?
I'm just trying to figure out where exactly she is. This would be 5 feet off screen, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, this is exactly where she is. Perfect.
Wait, people are saying I don't have a bonus action to dash. I thought everybody could dash. Or
No,
not
goblins
bonus
get a
action,
bonus action.
but like use my action to dash. I'm sorry, that's what I mean.
You can use your action to dash.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Can I get 10 feet ahead of her? Am I able to do that?
Oops, where's the ruler? Fucking ruler. Yeah. You could run up and in front of her.
Don't worry, I got your back, Fawn.
Yep. Eldaron was brave enough to stand above the pit and stare down into the abyss, so I will dash my halberd out, ready, and stand in front of the dragon. Well, not ready for an attack, but spiritually ready.
In the bravery of Vaughn, in lockstep, I dash up to right behind the dragon.
10 feet. I want to be 10 feet in front of that, so that when it moves forward, it provokes an attack of opportunity. Do you understand?
Okay, yeah.
Just making sure.
Okay.
Wait, can I move?
Yes, I think the entire party needs to take their turn.
I move
I'm just
there?
time adjusting the map.
And I cast Shatter.
You're gonna cast Shatter on the dragon?
Yeah.
All right. What's the AoE of Shatter?
Hold on.
10-foot radius? Okay. You can find a way to cast it on her that doesn't hit any of your allies? 20-foot diameter?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay, she will make a Constitution saving throw. You will roll a 13 on the damage. She passes, and she will take 6 points of damage from the shatter. The dragon is unhappy.
Grub can move 80 feet in bear form, I believe. So if Grub turns into a bear, Grub can get right here. Yeah.
Yeah, right to there. Okay.
Or well, actually, no, 80 feet. So one ahead. One.
You were one off screen, unfortunately.
It should be able to be here, right?
No, because if you look where you are, you're off the map already by one tile. You were next to the building, and the building is right there. So.
Okay,
like,
so right.
It's
so I
whatever
can't get,
I draw plus 5 feet.
So I can't get.
Oh, so this is 75. No, this is.
Yeah, so I thought. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I misspoke. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so now if it moves, okay, great, we're good. Yeah.
All right. The party has caught up to the dragon. The Guardians are happy just to let you fucking take it from here. This is what you guys were hired to do anyway. They're fucking out. Anthrax's turn. Alrighty.
And I gotta roll my HP. Right.
Yes, please do.
Plus 12.
Yes.
Cool.
38 instead of 34. Perfect.
Makes
All
a
right.
difference.
She's gonna cast invisibility. Fuck it.
Oh.
She's invisible. You can't see her.
If she's invisible, she fell into a pit with a bunch of tar. Is there nothing marking her body right now?
When she walks, you will see footprints of where she goes, but you cannot take opportunity attacks on things you cannot see. So she will not provoke any OAs as she moves, but you will be able to see her footprints as she stomps away. What
about the tar, though?
The tar? What about it?
Yeah, from the...
She would go invisible with the tar, technically, because
Yeah.
anything that's on you becomes invisible as well.
Correct. That's how we hit a gnome in a backpack.
If she
This is
casts
why-
invisibility, is that an action?
It is an action.
So she can only move 30 feet away or whatever? 25 feet away?
40, because she's got a move speed of 40. But
Okay,
yeah.
so she should be, 20 feet away from me? If she was here and she's moving like 40 feet away, is it my turn?
Yeah, I'm just going to make this map a lot taller all of a sudden.
Interesting question. Wouldn't she have taken more damage on the start of her turn from the fire in the pit?
Ooh, would she have taken more damage? When she misty stepped out of the pit, there would be a little bit of tar stuck to her that would probably still be burning. She might have taken a little damage at the onset of that round. I guess there should be some sort of saving throw to see when the damage goes out. That's usually how these repeating effects happen. What spell does continual damage? Acid Arrow?
Sorry, 1 second.
Let's see. Take splash damage. No. Saving throw. What spell does damage over time? Does anyone know of any spells off the top of their head in 5e that do damage over time?
Well,
What's that burning bullshit you used to use on my armor and shit?
Oh, heat metal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also-
that's a little weird, but that's definitely some dots. I'm just gonna give her a con save to see if she can, if it would have like gone out or whatever
okay.
on her. 13. Yeah, that beats your spell save DC, so she's
Alright.
out. No damage.
So
good
when she's
checking though.
casting, when she's casting next to all of my friends, do they get an opportunity attack since she's casting?
No, casting does not provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay, but I can see
good
like
for
big
you.
ass fucking feet in the ground, so I should be able to run forward and attack her. Yeah.
Yep.
I just don't get an opportunity attack.
You are at disadvantage because you cannot see her, even if you know the square that she's in. So yeah.
If
There
I
you are.
cover her with any kind of liquid, would
Ooh.
people be able to see her?
Maybe for that one round, but the liquid would roll off quickly. That's a clever idea.
The liquid would roll off quickly, so I couldn't
Yeah.
jump to her, cover her in like a viscous liquid, and then have my party like move next to her for opportunity attacks if she tries to
What
retreat.
viscous
Wait.
liquid do you want to cover her
If
with?
I
that you
run
have?
and jump on top of the dragon and I like cut my arm open or whatever and take like an attack against myself and like bleed on her,
No.
I don't
no.
think you can produce enough blood fast enough to cover the dragon. You would need to have like
Can't you
a
just-
bucket with you that you can splash on her.
Can't you insert your weapon into the dragon? Then we know exactly where to attack.
Ooh, could I do that?
Like
gonna
instead of
make-
pulling it back out when you hit, just leave it there.
Right. So you want to just stab the dragon and leave your weapon in it?
Mhm.
Yeah, so you can kind of like mark her, like you can see her footsteps, so you know vaguely where she is. If you can get your weapon in her and leave it, it will just like bob and weave as she
Also-
goes through, which will make it easier to see her if she like
More
blinks again.
important, Steven, every single time you attack it and you get a hit, it has to roll concentration to see if it fails invisibility. It's because
Ooh.
invisibility is a concentration spell.
Okay,
Ooh.
where is the dragon at
I
Koibu?
know this because this got used against me.
Yeah, where
As
is the
zero.
dragon?
Yeah.
You see where the footprints are that I
Yep.
drew? There she is.
So I can move here and then take. Well, hold on.
You walk there and you bump into the dragon. You literally like walk into her wing.
Wait, so is the dragon literally like right next to me, or?
Yeah, you ran into her again and again. Stop running into the dragon.
Okay, so those footprints are where she's standing, like right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're her footprints.
I want to step here. Then, am I like on a tree or what is this?
That's a big bush.
Just
yeah,
a bush?
It's a big cluster of bushes and shit. Maybe stand here.
Or to the left over here? Can I do that?
Yeah, that's fine too.
Okay. And then I would like to take a swing at it with my halberd.
All right, you have
Wait.
disadvantage because you cannot see it, but you know you're attacking the right square, so you don't have to worry about auto missing. But that's gonna miss anyway.
Okay.
Plus D4, you're still not gonna make it to 17.
Wait, let me.
Nah, it's a 9.
Okay. I'll take my bonus action with the butt of my halberd.
Go for it.
19.
19. That will hit. Oh
Is
no,
it a
it's a disadvantage,
disadvantage?
so
Yeah.
it's a natural 1.
Crit fail.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Grub the bear runs to watched where the dragon was and can attack it from
Wait,
behind.
wait. I can hit no matter what with arcane missile. So
But you have to see it to hit it, and you can't see it. You know where it is, but you need visual to see it to target it with that spell.
Grub should be able to flank the dragon and cancel out the disadvantage, right? With a bite and claw attack on the bear.
Does flanking cancel out?
Disadvantage. on
Invisibility.
Well,
I don't know if that will do that. Because the part of flanking is that you're like distracting the creature and it's being pulled between the two of you, but you guys are kind of like staring into space. I'm gonna see if I can find some rules on that because that's a very clever edge case. Very clever. Where's the DMG?
He pulls out like 80 books.
I got a million books for this shit. That's so clever. Anyone else want to take a turn while I look this
I
up?
can still
should be-
AoE the ground, right?
You could AoE the ground or AoE the area where the dragon is, no problem.
So sorry, I was thinking.
Your burning hands could easily hit it, but your magic missile can't.
Well, I could also use my 3 sorcerer points to restore shatter and then shatter.
Ooh.
or Eidolon could like acid splash. Yeah, anything to just break the concentration of the spell, maybe.
I think advantage from any source always negates disadvantage, but I'm not as good at 5e as I am at 2. So
That
I'm
is
not
correct.
sure.
Yeah.
The only thing is I'm wondering, does flanking an invisible creature grant advantage? Because it's a weird flanking situation. But you're right about the other bit.
I can't use Acid Splash because I have to choose a target, but for Shatter I can choose the ground.
Correct.
So can I do all that in one turn? Use my sorcery points and Shatter?
It takes a bonus action to convert sorcery points, and then a regular action to cast Shatter.
Awesome. I do that.
All right. Put it in.
I have a comment on the thing if there's time.
DC 13 Constitution saving throw is a failure. The dragon will take the full 11 points of damage here. Boom. What was your question, Devin?
Okay, so the way that I understand flank to work is it's based on the threat of an enemy in that square, which I do. So in a creature that is invisible that is flanking someone would not threaten that square, but a invisible creature is threatened by me and by Destiny, so it would actually.
This brings up a good point. Do you threaten an invisible creature?
You
But
definitely
do
do
a
because it's aware of
concentration
your
check.
presence.
See,
It took damage.
it took damage. Right. That doesn't break invisibility, though.
Does it have to make a saving throw to maintain invisibility?
Oh, yes, it has to make
It
a saving
does.
throw. That's what you're talking about. Got it.
Yeah.
Here's the con save. 20.
Yeah,
All right,
that's-
it's still in. But good calls. HI. How do we see if threatening? Threaten invisible creature.
Because it says flanking only requires that an ally threatens the square. You still threaten a square on an invisible creature in your reach.
You threaten all squares in which you can make a melee attack, even when it's not your action. An enemy that takes certain action was Since flanking only requires that an ally threatens a square. All right, I think you are flanking it. Yes.
Okay,
Yes, you are
so-
flanking it.
So then these should be normal attacks.
These should be normal attacks. Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to use inspiration to put them at advantage.
Only the first one comes at advantage, but yes, go for it.
The bite. Okay, let's do it. Let's hope my bad goblin jokes paid off.
It doesn't stack advantage like that, though. Two
Oh,
advantages.
it's a 20.
super advantage.
Doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
so
you
the-
get to keep your inspiration.
Oh, okay, good. Oh my
no,
god.
you burn your inspiration whether it is needed or not. It has
I
to be-
mean, it wouldn't be helpful because 2 advantages isn't helpful.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Right,
Yeah.
right. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. You hit
So-
the dragon twice against all odds.
Yeah.
The invisible dragon. For 7? Oh my god, the dragon. You can't
the
see
bear-
it, but you can see blood like trickling and like
Grabs into
spraying
it,
out.
bites into its butt. And if you hear Grub right now, it's like, I got the dragon butt!
You
grabs
rip
a-
a chunk of dragon butt out, and you're just like
Excellent.
holding this like chunk of dragon flesh and
Um,
scales in your teeth.
Since he's sort of attached to the dragon, would I know where to aim with a quicken spell and ask? Oh no, I can't use the bonus action.
No, you
now, can I?
still use the bonus action to convert points.
But it does need 2 con saves.
That's right. 2 con saves to maintain its invisibility. Con 1, con 2. Con 2, I think, is a fail. I think it's a 10 plus half the damage. Does anyone remember how this mechanic?
I don't.
We gotta look it up.
It's really complicated.
It's so dumb. Con ABC, con concentration.
See, 10 or half the damage you take.
Oh.
It's fine.
Okay, it's fine. Oh, it succeeded?
It's 10 or half the damage.
10
So,
or half
So
the
it
damage.
just needed.
so 11's a fine.
just
So it
needed-
has to roll a 10 or worse to...
Yeah, unless
Yeah,
you do more than 20 points of damage.
Fuck, that's hard. Okay.
Yeah, that's tough. All right, Dragon's turn.
But he's...
I can go.
Wait.
I'm
Oh,
going up
I'm
here.
sorry.
In fact, I'll go over to this side here and then just jab at it with my quarterstaff.
Go for it.
And the dragon is taking damage, right? We just don't know how much.
Yes,
Okay.
you can't see its HP bar, but it's not very big.
All right, I'm gonna use a flurry of blows.
Okay, flurry it.
Two more
Jesus.
on, unarmed attacks. Let's see. So, unarmed strike.
9 is a miss.
Unarmed strike.
21's a
Nice.
hit. Holy shit. Are you going to bring it down with a punch? Oh my god.
Punch.
You have almost killed it with a punch.
Okay.
It is barely alive.
Trump donkey
Okay,
punched the
so I'm
dragon.
going to have it make a dex saving throw or be knocked prone.
Can you do that on a huge creature?
It doesn't say I can't. It just says, when hit, impose one of the following effects.
Okay. Well, it passes.
Okay.
Wait, does Trump still have bless?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't roll
Doesn't
it.
matter here.
Yeah. All right. Anthrax's turn, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Holy shit. What breaks invisibility?
Does it have to do checks every time it's getting damaged to maintain that invisibility? Is it like a concentration
Yeah,
spell?
that's what that's the Constitution checks it's been making.
Oh, it passed all of them? Nice.
The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. So we can't blink while invisible. Oh, this is tough.
Time for the dragon to start negotiating.
All right, we're gonna do some crazy shit here. We are going to Earth Tremor. She will appear right there, and she will cause a tremor in the ground with 10 feet all around her. The area will become difficult terrain no matter what, and any creature that fails its dexterity saving throw falls prone and takes 1d6 points of damage. So, all of you make me dexterity saving throws.
What about me? I'm pretty far away.
Not you. You're good. Trump is standing. Stephen falls. Bear
Grub did it.
passes.
Yeah.
Perfect. A failed creature, so only Vaughn is going to take the 4 damage and be prone.
Do I get an opportunity attack when she enters my threat radius from invisibility? How does that work?
No, because she hasn't entered it. She was always there to begin with.
Okay, Koibs.
If the ground is loose, difficult, and okay. This did not work as anticipated. You were all supposed to fail and be prone, so she could walk away, and you'd have disadvantage on your attacks, and she'd be fine.
Breath weapon.
She cannot use her breath weapon and cast a spell in the same round, unfortunately. However, she can make her melee attacks, and that's what she's going to do now.
Oh my god.
She will... You're prone, so she's going to attack you twice, buddy. She will claw for the 24 to hit, and claw with the 22 to hit.
Is it advantage?
Yeah,
Because
because I'm
Destiny's
prone.
prone.
Oh,
You will
God.
take 5 and 6?
What?
Okay.
What?
What? Oh yeah, her claw attacks are actually kind of weak. I told you, she's the runt of the litter. That wasn't a story I was improvising. That is like deep lore here, guys. Her melee attacks are not great. Her bite attacks are not great, but her poison breath weapon and her spells are fucking ridiculous.
Does she gets like multiple actions in a turn? Like she can do the
She
spell
can
and
multi-attack.
Well, the spell
Yeah,
counts
yeah.
part of a multi-attack? Okay.
Yeah. This is not great. Our dragon is here. And she has movement left. She's going to fucking do it, though. This is going to take 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 points
Are
of
you doing
movement.
what? It's time for a punch, right?
This will provoke opportunity attacks from all 3 of you, including the person
Even if
prone
you're
who takes
incapacitated?
disadvantage.
Grub's going for the butt.
Oh, miss! Disadvantage on Vaughn's, but everyone else makes them at regular.
You know, I want to punch it, but I'm going to just hit it with the staff, or try to. No.
12 is no good. Vaughn, 17. No, disadvantage 10. Woo! You barely miss her. As she
Wait, can I
tumbles
roll
into the
a
temple.
precision die on an opportunity attack? I think I can.
Fuck, can you?
When you make a
Maybe.
weapon attack roll against a creature, you can expend 1 superiority die to add it to the roll.
I
don't
think
forget
Bless
your
is
Bless.
done by now. I think Bless is done. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gone.
Bless is definitely over by
This
now.
is done.
Okay.
Okay,
It was
well,
only going to affect you for 5 rounds. It's definitely been 5 rounds.
Is it our turn?
wait,
Yeah, it's
I'll,
the party's
I'll
turn.
try throwing a precision
Wait,
die.
wait. Magic
What?
missile. She's dead.
Oh, or that. Okay, never mind. Fuck it.
Oh, you have a magic missile left.
You've got to make it. Ziz, how are you magic missiling? How you want to do this?
Right. Okay. So three blue magic missiles go up from my arm and shoot towards the dragon, and enter through its tail, and then sort of explode it a little bit.
She blows up like a beached whale after a week.
Do it, Goku!
Hey, do you guys remember when I killed the dragon?
Anthrax lays still. And that is where we will end our session for today. When we come back next week, we will see the consequences of slaying the dragon.
That was so cool. Dude, Ziz's hole actually carried.
The 1d20 hole.
The 1d20. No, it was like actually planning a fight. If we don't just run into a fight and try to, like, then it actually works. That was really cool.
Did great. Never mind that I spent, I don't know, 6 hours making the map of the Dragon's Lair that you guys will never fucking use, but that's fine.
Why
Congratulations,
Why
everybody.
would we never use it? Whoa, calm down there.
Because you killed the dragon, man.
We're going there
I'll recycle it
We
later.
gotta go there and look for the dragon loot. What do you mean? I'm sure she's got some cool shit stashed in there.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, Steven. I
How
spent a
many
lot of
levels
time
did we
making that
get?
map.
Wait, didn't I hear you say you're never going to a dragon's lair?
Well, now that the dragon's dead, it's a lot easier.
Okay. Exception.
We will do
Yeah, wait, there's a big exception if the dragon is dead. Yeah, of course there's an exception. Wait, what?
Well, can we assume that we're going to level up so that we can prepare that over the week? 'Cause it's gonna
Absolutely.
be-
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know how much she's worth, but you're going to level.
Hell yeah, boys. Well done.
Don't you
Congratulations,
roll.
everybody.
Yeah,
Go
I said
Team
I said I
Hole.
wouldn't enter a dragon's lair. Now it's just a cave. Okay. All right, go shoutouts. Hold on, because I have to leave in like 5 minutes. So wait. Ooh, let me give you the good screen. Bam. Okay.
Shoutouts.
This looks really depressing with all your green screens, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Something's happening with the colors here.
You
The
can
next time
chroma key them.
I'm gonna do the OBS camera so you get like a background next time.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I could chroma key you something. I'll give you something
Yeah.
ridiculous.
That's what
next
I
time.
did when I was doing it.
All
Okay.
right, shoutouts.
Yeah, go, Devin. You're first.
Oh Jesus. Hi, I'm Devin Nash. I hope you really enjoyed the show. We love doing it for you. You can find me at twitch.tv/Devin Nash or discord.gg/Devin. I am I do like industry talk about like all the things that are going on, the most important news in the gaming industry. So come join me every day for that in the mornings. Okay, thank you so much.
Next is Ziz. You're below.
All right. My name is Zizaran, and I usually play Path of Exile. It's Zizaran on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. If you like holes, drop by my channel.
And then
You guys
Koibu?
can find me on twitch.tv/Koibu. I do D&D stuff. You'll find me tomorrow on twitch.tv/Destiny playing Of Dice and Men, where there are going to be some startling discoveries made and some major plot developments. But we'll see that tomorrow
You don't know that. Wait, how do you know that?
because I'm the DM.
We might be walking off into the forest to become.
No.
Trump, you're next.
Yeah, Trump SA, watching for Hearthstone and Legends of Runeterra.
Woo.
Oh, cool. I'm Destiny, and you can find me on Instagram.com/Destiny and Twitch.com/Destiny or Twitch.tv. You know all the things. Okay. Okay. Is that everybody? Are we good?
That's it.
We'll be
Good
back
night, everybody.
next week, I believe, unless something catastrophic happens.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Toodaloo.
Thanks a lot for joining us, guys. Peace.
Awesome. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.